Hello once again. Happy Fridays, everybody. I'm here. Got the panda. Time to put the phone down. All right. So hopefully everyone is doing well. Uh, we're smoking on motor breath. It's okay. But let's go ahead and get that started right now. Hopefully everyone has had a decent week and so forth. Aaron, hi Panda, Ziggy, and Phoenix. The Phoenix is around, I'm sure. Got Panda right here. I'm sure they will be here shortly. If not, I always have a couple secret tricks. It's easy to get them to come over here. A little bit of cat treats or something, and they all come flying. Getting them to move is a different story. All right, Aaron, how's your week? It's okay. Not bad, not good. It's okay. I went to a concert last night. It was pretty cool. Uh, there's always family crap, but I personally have been doing pretty good. So she's like, "Who are you talking to in here? Who are you talking to?" Phoenix, come here, say hi. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go, Phoenix. There you go, Phoenix. Look. There you are. Lonock, cheers. I'm smoking some pink runts. So I recently just saw some pink runts seeds for sale. So how is the pink runts? Because there's a kitty. There's a kitty. So I'm actually a little bit. There we go. How about you sit right there? Oh, look at that fluff. She's just so much fluff. Aaron, hope you enjoyed your concert. And I sent you the sign poster I was telling you about. Okay. The sign poser. Yeah, Panda in her normal spot. Yeah. Now she's back to chilling where she should be. It's okay, earthy and a little sweet. So okay is not what I wanted to hear. But I was just interested. I saw it up for sale, and it was for sale, so it was a little bit off. They had pink runts, cookies and cream, a gorilla something, like gorilla cookies or something like that. Eh. Oh, the Cheech and Chong one, says Aaron. I actually did see that. I did see that picture. That was pretty sweet. She's just gonna post up right there, huh? Gonna post up right, just right there. I just want to see people there, and we all win. Nick, howdy indeed, sir. Trying to get a joint rolled up and not set the kitty on fire or bug her too much. Oh, I need to grab some papers real quick. But boy, I see if I can distract her. But all right, there we go. Low knock. I bought 2 ounces of pink runs and some wedding cake. Uh, I remember when wedding cake first came out, which is a while ago now. Like probably, it seems like a minute ago, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it the first time I had it. So, but I haven't really had any since. It kind of fell off popularity, like a lot of things do. She refuses. She's like, I am not moving. I am not going anywhere. So yeah, Nick, I had some sativa, but it feels like a nice indica hybrid for some reason. I'm really bad at telling what, like, if you blind tested me, and I'm a pretty avid smoker, an experienced cannabis user, I believe is the correct term. But I don't know how well I could pick up on if something was a hybrid or a sativa or an indica. If I was growing it, that's where I really see the difference because the leaves are fatter. Look at those eyes. Aaron, do you want the sunglasses for Ziggy for your Friday stream? Because I could order them during the week. Just let me know. I mean, it's a little. Maybe I should try getting him a pair first, just because I don't know. I think he would wear them. If any cat would wear sunglasses, it would be Ziggy. He's pretty easygoing. All right, so we got a joint rolled. This is some motor breath, number 4. It is okay. Nothing great, and I don't have a lighter. God, I am unprepared today. All right, let's get the lighter going. Still the lighter, but I can't find anything. All right, there we go. All right, Nick is smoking on some Gorilla Butter, which sounds gross, but I'm sure it's okay, and some lemon tart. Uh, yeah, Gorilla Butter just sounds like gross. Fresh squeezed gorilla. All right, Aaron, you gonna roll the cats up a catnip joint for the stream? I'm not 100% against it. I haven't done that in a long time. Uh, I know they now sell the pre rolls. A lot of the videos I do come out pretty early, and it's like before companies are like, "Oh wow, people are rolling joints with that. We should just make pre rolls." You gotta be kidding me. Well, my one and only lighter's getting damn close. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Panda. I'm not trying to smoke you out. Sorry about that. All right. Well, there everybody is. Aaron, yeah, so yeah, right. I was gonna say it is on its last little bit. Probably a good thing I rolled a joint instead of smoking a bowl because I don't know how many lights I get out of that. But but yeah, things have been going okay. Uh Plants, a lot of plant work I've been working on. Had a fan fall and cut up one of my plants because I set it down apparently vicarious in a precarious position. Aaron, at least you could do endless dabs, pretty much, huh? Quite a few. It'd be really hard to finish that in a night without just doing huge dabs. Which those giant slab dabs and huge dabs, usually they're only getting a few rips out of it anyway, so you're burning up most of it. So yeah, it's just a waste. Lonock, yeah, this pink runts has flavor. It's my first joint I had to work. Uh, I was curious about it. Like I said, four. There was four because I've been one of the easiest places that I've been going to for a long time is the MSNL seeds, and they recently sent me a thing. So what four are they? Here it is. So cookies and cream, ghost train haze, lava cake, and pink runts. So So those were the 4 new ones. But one of them, if you look at the bottom, pink runs. So I definitely wanted to check that out. Although it's an auto flower and I don't really do those autos. So personally, there's a channel I came across, says Aaron, and they do red hot dabs like the old days. I mean, I definitely did them. I personally can't do them anymore. When I do, I will say smoking good rosin, it's a lot easier. Smoking bad BHO, even low temp dabs are fucking too much for me anymore. Aaron, the lava cake sounds like a good strain. It does, but it's hard, because let's just take lava cake for example. I'll put in lava cake strain. Lava cake strain. So we'll bust out the lava cake strain, and I'll show you how many different things you got to look up to see what's in the thing you're smoking, because it's going to be like, oh, it's made of this, which was made of this, which was made of this, which was made of this, and it kind of gets a little crazy. All right, so lava cake is a powerful indica hybrid marijuana strain made by crossing thin mint GSC, so thin mint Girl Scout cookies, with grape pie. That actually does sound like a good mix already. Lava cake is deeply relaxing, ideal for after work, sweet flavor. All right, so, but if you go to the thin mint Girl Scout cookies, those are a mix between Girl Scout cookies and so I guess that's kind of its own thing in a way, which I'm sure it's not. I like the minty stuff. So I guess it's made from the Girl Scout cookies and grape pie. Grape pie is made from cherry pie and grape stomper. Cherry pie is made from Granddaddy Purple and F1 Durban. Granddaddy Purple is made from Mendo Purp's skunk. You know what I mean? So once I start going into all that, and that's just half of it. And then if I go to the grape stomper half, grape stomper is made from Purple Elephant and Chem Dog Sour Diesel. Purple Elephant is made from Purple Urkel. And so they don't know what the cross is between the Purple Elephant, so it's a little weird. But if you go to the Sour Chem is Chem Dog and Sour Diesel. Chem Dog D. So I mean, you just keep going back, which is Sour Diesel and I don't know. That's but anyway. So it's just like it's one of those things where you unravel a strain and it just keeps on going. So I'm like, but the pink lava cake or that lava cake actually sounded pretty good. What was it? Girl Scout cookies and grape pie. I've always been against grape weed, but recently, really recent, I was talking about this just a couple months ago. That Slap and Tickle had a great grape smell, flavor, taste, high. I'm like, oh, well, I'm changing my mind about the grape thing a little bit. Grape recently got my attention. Lodock, I was gonna buy some Thin Mints, but it was $200 an ounce. I got 2 ounces for 200, which is more in my price range. This was $45 an ounce. Not great. My homie sells his homegrown for about 100 an ounce for like the homies. He usually gives me a little bit cheaper, especially if it's older buds and stuff. On his new fresh batch, it'll probably be different. I am only about a month away from my harvest, my first harvest, which isn't looking great. I'm not bragging about it by any means. My next grow room looks much better. I got my clones, so next grows are probably going to be mostly fruity pebbles for ill or will, just because I have so much of it. And that's what I should be doing tonight. I might have to call it an early night somewhat and get on some cloning, uh, moving clones into at least one clone. But anyway, Aaron, one day you should get a small wheeled spin to pick out which mat to use with which rig, like the Silence of the Dabs. That'd be cool, and we could do it and see different mats you have. No shit. Although I don't have too many mats. These two are my big, the two, and then this guy. Although I wouldn't mind upgrading this guy to a bigger one because I had a bigger one initially. It was bigger and flatter to the floor. It's not a big deal. They're tiny things. Wheel, spin the wheel. Wheel, spin of death. Not really. Evil Dabs is my favorite. Yeah, that Evil Dabs one. I have the shirt to both of these. I got the shirts to both. They sold both of those at my local head shop a long time ago, or a local head shop a while ago. Because the head shop I still kind of go to every now and then. I just quit going to head shops because I started realizing that they all just order wholesale off of DHgate and they're getting their bongs for like $60 and selling them for like 200. And I'm like, yeah, that's the other thing is you think you're supporting a local shop or something. I'm like, yeah, but they're just outsourcing it too. So why? I just don't like the middleman shit. So, all right. Anyway, we are going to spin the wheel of dabs because the dab of wheels needs spinning. Right. All right. Where she goes, no one knows. Bam. All right. And it's a yellow one, so it looks like viewer's choice. That means it's up to you guys, really. Aaron, in town here we have 80s an 80s style shop, and he has local made stuff. That's kind of cool. I like those more. Oh, see, this is what's fucked up. Okay, so I'm like, why is shit getting out of order? Why did my comments get out of order? If you go above it, it says top chat, and I really like to turn that to live chat, and then it'll switch out my order to like an actual live chat. Ah, stupid. Oh, not a chong bong. 7 to 10 is one of my favorites because I'm a Trekkie. Me too. Uh, all right, we got two, and there's only two people here. So I'd say we need a tiebreaker, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll just have to do one after the other. We'll start it with not a chong because it's right there, and Aaron said it first, and then we'll get 7 of 10, which is a very obscure reference. Although Star Trek is coming back a little bit. I haven't watched any of the new Star Treks in like since the new ones started coming out. I saw the first two movies. I did not watch Discovery. I have not watched Picard. I have not watched the Lower Decks. I have not. I don't like how sometimes I'm a little wary when things get pumped out too much too quickly. So I'm like, I don't mind stretching out a franchise for decades. I'm old. I like the compromise. Yeah, I was gonna say this one's so close. I can't say no to this one very easy. It was kind of neat. It hit and then it became an O later. I don't know if you saw that. Saw that, but I like blew an O. It hit. It like went around and then reformed into an O. Neato. All right. So did I finally clean this? I did, and somehow it's already got cat hair all over again. I wonder how, Mr. Ziggy. I wonder how that happened. Smooth, smooth. Nick, I was watching a bunch of Cheech and Chongs. So my girlfriend has seen a couple of the Cheech and Chongs, but they've been a really long time. And I think there's at least a couple she hasn't seen. They're not the most popular ones. And yep, Mr. Ziggy is here. Mr. Ziggy has made his appearance. We'll swap those out. There we are. Perfect. Good enough. But so I keep on wanting to watch them, but I want to hold off until I have my weed. big old joint. I'm gonna roll a big, huge, fat joint, a chong joint, like he rolls one, like fucking like 5 paper, and we'll smoke up and watch that. So sounds fun. Uh, but I've been holding off on the Cheech and Chong until I get that going, which is only about a month away. Like Up in Smoke. So I'll probably watch them in chronological order because they're fine that way. But Up in Smoke, next movie, Still Smoking. Oh wait, Nice Dreams is in there. Something fell over. But what is it? I think it's Up in Smoke. Nice Dreams next movie or next movie Nice. I think it's next movie Nice Dreams. Up in Smoke next movie Nice Dreams. Up in Smoke. Those will be the big ones. I didn't love the other ones. The Corsican Brothers isn't my thing. Uh, can't remember. I think there's like one other one I'm thinking, but and Up in Smoke is an acquired taste. You know, you have to already love Cheech and Chong. Their albums are great. I've listened to many of them. I had the greatest hits, so all their best of one, and then I had a couple others too. I listened to the shit out of those. It's puppy time. It's puppy time. Nick, Nice Dreams is one of them. Nice Dreams. Those three are the three really. Up in Smoke is about Cheech and Chong. They're playing themselves. Like you know what I mean? Like not just like they always call themselves. No, they don't even call themselves Cheech and Chong in the first movies. I think it's Pedro and they call him Man, but his name's Anthony. Uh, they do say his name one time. They just don't. It's such a brief moment that no one ever really recalls it. They just call him Man. Aaron, you found your old papers to show us. No, I didn't even think to look. Didn't even think to look. I'm so sorry. Uh, I thought they were up on display, like I said, and I must have put them away at some point. I have no clue where I put them away at. I'm very far behind on getting organized in this place. Um, if it looks like a explosion of shit everywhere, that's what you see on camera that I organize. You know what I mean? Everything else is just crazy. But I'm really bad. I need to get all my paperwork in order to start doing my taxes. I just don't care. I have no interest in the real world. I am completely checked out. That's why I would do great as someone who does this for a living or someone who does music for a living. You can't be all the way there and do that shit. I've understood. That's why there's a lot of bands that you think suck, but they are famous and shit, is because they have the right mindset. It's not about the music. I had to clean this week and I'm doing my taxes Sunday. Yep. I feel you, Aaron. I should be cleaning all the time, but I'm constantly doing something else. I've recently been playing video games again, which is just one video game. I've been playing Resident Evil 4, mostly because I know the new one came out, which is funny is I had had Resident Evil 4 for a long time and said one day I want to come back and play the game. I love the game, yada, yada. But then I saw that the new one was coming out, and I'm like, you know what? I love that game. And it's not too bad. You know what I mean? You can dump some time into it for sure, but it's not like some games where you can dump your fucking life. Aaron, tomorrow I'm doing nothing. Tomorrow I have a day of mushrooming. I should be doing that tonight too. So that's what another reason it might be an early night tonight in the long run. I base it mostly off of this number here too. I don't know if it's here for you, but right here it is for me. If there's just a couple of us, I will smoke until a couple of us are ready to go to bed. But if there's a shitload of people, sometimes I like to stay, and it makes me motivated to kind of stay on longer. But this evening, I'm supposed to be doing mushrooming, which will be some brown rice flour cakes and some inoculations tomorrow. So I'm going to be mixing and making brown rice flour. Just take brown rice, put it in a blender, brown rice flour. Ground up brown rice is all that is. Nick, I play a Ukrainian game called Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. Kind of sounds creepy already. Pretty self-explanatory title as far as the theme is concerned. It's kind of crazy, though. Aaron, shrooming sounds like fun. Yes, I enjoy it. I really, now I have my setup back, too. I have my Martha tent. It's hooked up real nicer than I've ever had it. I used to set up my Martha tent like shit. So I'm really happy for that. Low knock. I'm really interested in the Enigma. Enigma. It's an enigma to try and say that. The Enigma strain. I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's not a weed strain. Yeah, I got puppy, kitty. Good stuff. And no lighter. Of course, I went and stole the only lighter I could find, and it's dead. So, yep, we'll be dabbing for a minute, apparently. Anyway, Nick, I want to do some shrooming. I personally, that's the other thing. Thank you. Well, I'm very politely given another lighter. We need a 50 pack of these lighters. Swear to God, we go through them too quick. And they all die at the exact same time. I don't care if you start one later or not. They all die at the same time. Watch this one fucking die on me. But anyway, bulk buy some shrooms. I personally, damn it. Are you okay? Scared me. I just lit up this thing and then I almost bumped her on the nose with it. Scared the living shit out of me. But she was fine, so I'm fine. I lit that on fire like that for just a second to wipe the resin off on this piece of paper, which is the only thing I have apparently. It works. She bumped her nose on it. I'm like, oh shit. But apparently it wasn't warm enough to bother her, which is good. Or I touched it quick enough, she didn't care. Anyway, you need a crate of lighters. So one of the big things I'm trying to do, I do a lot of the merch, making merch. I did a lot of the making merch with the band I'm in. It is what it is. I can make cheap merch, but I'm not super thrilled with the quality, and I would like to up that up or figure out different ways or what have you. Being said, one of the things I wanted to work on was making lighters, condemned to burn lighters, and Venom 420 lighters. Why not? Fuck it. That'd be cool for just me to have if I can make my own lighters. But I haven't loved all the create your own lighter things. They really need a better system, which I'm already thinking in my head of ways that they could have done that, but they just haven't. I mean, I can see how they do it. It pretty much it's shrink wrap, the same thing you do to like on the ends of bottles and shit like that. You just put a sleeve over it, take a fucking blow dryer to it, and it would shrink on there, and it'd make it all perfect. But I'm just having trouble with all the steps, you know what I mean? Because I just want to make my own custom ones myself, so I could do a variety without having to order like 300 of one type for an expensive price. Anyway, just something I'm thinking about. Oh, there's a little piece of weed in my rosin. That's no good. Gotta get that out of there. All right, so that needs to go on a paper or something. Did I only grab one paper? God damn it, man. All right, so we'll just leave that there for a second. We'll dab off of this one. All right, Aaron, are you going to do Venom 420 merch to sell to us on the live streams? I've often thought of some Venom 420 merch. Merch is a weird thing, though, in the sense that I could do it right now. It's just how I would sell it would be a little hard. The cool thing about being in a band is we do all our selling at our shows. In fact, if you go to a show, I can't express enough, not just my show, anybody's show. You like an artist, buy some merch. That's where they get most of their money from. I personally, we almost always, we're small time or what have you, or at least like the bars we are haven't been huge. We always make as much from our goddamn merch as we do from the venues and from fucking the bar or whatever we played. It's the merch. So Venom 420 merch. I am not against it, and I have plenty of ideas for it. And it's very possible because that's its own entity. Is Venom 420? Venom 420 is, my creative title, my signature, or whatever. Which all started from gaming. Oddly enough, funny enough. Nick, I could think of some dope ideas. I fortunately also with the hair and the look and stuff, it's very marketable to like make like a cartoon of myself or something, and the cats and everything. Like it's shirts would be very easy. My girlfriend is an amazing artist, and I would probably have her do a lot of it, but or I'd try. But it's not so much that it's as I don't know. I could. A lot of it has been coming down the line, and I always had a plan to eventually make my own website. And once I do that, easy to sell stuff and shit like that. But I wanted to do a cool website that had like a little bit of interactive stuff, and I could update it a lot. So hey Frankie, yo, what's up? Glad I caught you live. I'm trying to do more Fridays. I want to do a live stream on someday throughout the week. Random Gunge game nights, video gaming. So Nick, like Venom 420 on an old games console, like it's the logo, which would be really cool. That'd be a great one. That'd be good for a lot of merch. Actually, it's a great merch idea. Aaron, you can make Ziggy and Panda and Phoenix stickers. I know, and I can do all that stuff. Actually, I should say my mom put in the investment to get a Cricut, which cuts out things, and then printers, and she got really good at that. We started getting into it. The only problem I have is with shirts. I want big things like that, huge, and that shirt, the Cricuts just can't do it. It can do cutout writing like that, which is cool, but it's just kind of a pain in the ass, and there's a lot of limitations. My biggest complaint with those Cricuts is they need a bigger size, and they don't. I'm like, dude, I'll pay the money. I will pay the money to have big, but at the same time, it's on this like vinyl paper, and it kind of feels funny. So it's all a weird thing. Stickers, though, I can bust out stickers. That's why I was just busting out stickers to put on lighters, but lighters are in your hand so much, and they like are round in a certain way that stickers won't stick to them without gluing them on in a fucking funky way, and then they feel weird. So it's one of those things. Ziggy can have a tie. Ziggy can have a sticker with a tie on him and one without. Yes, he would definitely have his little tie all sideways and crazy. Sandy, or Ziggy and Panda and Phoenix plushies. Now plushies would be like too cool. I know on Etsy there's people who would do them, and I could make a whole bunch of them and maybe do a wholesale, you know what I mean? Be like, can you make me a whole bunch of them for maybe a little bit cheaper? And then I could sell them out to you guys. But that's there's a lot of work. The cool thing with the Ziggy plushie, if he was even remotely life size, is I could buy more of those ties and put real ties, ones that he wears. Let him wear them for a while, and then put a real tie on the plushie, and then sell the plushies. That'd be great. Um, like Nick said, there's a lot to work with, and you know what? I've always never had a problem with finding ideas. My band instantly, as soon as I was in a band, my solo projects, I'm like, I got ideas for days. Fucking, they might not be the best, but I have them. I came up with a hot sauce for the band, just random shit like that. The bong. I'm like, ideas I usually got. It's I don't know. Time has been a big thing. Sell them at the Condemned Burn show. So Sandy, the thing with that is I don't know how many people at Condemned to Burn shows know I even do a live stream. I haven't advertised the live stream at all to Condemned to Burn. So that's why I try to push Condemned to Burn into my live streams quite a bit, or at least mention them. First off, it's a huge part of what I do, and I care about it. And second off, like I said, people in locally don't know I do the show. So hopefully people from the show know I do Condemned to Burn and can bring a little attention that way. The thing I'd be afraid about, Nah, sell Condemned to Burn hot sauce instead. Yeah, no shit. Well, the thing with the Condemned to Burn, selling my stuff at Condemned to Burn shows is it looks a little conceited sometimes. I don't know. To me, like I'm the least lead singer ego-centric person. You know what I mean? For being a lead singer or vocalist, I like to call it entertainer. You know what I mean? I try not to be like, yeah, let's show pictures of me and let's put me in the front. Like on a music video, I have a feeling that there's probably a lot of times where I'm very photogenic, and some of the other guys uh, are less, but that's not true either. None of us are extremely. I don't feel photogenic, but I do decent on camera sometimes because I do it a lot. Um, but you know, a part of me would definitely like if in instance we had a big old nice budget and like a nice music video, but they're like, we want to pretty much go around you and then do shots of the band. I'd be like flattered, but that's not right. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to do it. It's hard to become an Alice Cooper, an Ozzy Osbourne, a whatever when it's just the name of the band, fucking Sting, Bruce Springsteen, whatever. When you're the name of it, you have to constantly be like the front. And everyone has to trust and believe in you enough to push you. Rappers are like that a lot. A lot of this is rappers for the most part, but singers used to do this shit too. But yeah, fucking you need a team still, but they have to rep your name, and that's really hard to do. And it takes an ego, and it takes all this shit. Um, it's hard to convince people that even though it has your name on it, that it'll be a part of everybody. That's what I've noticed even with my solo project band. It's hard to word it in a way of be like, I'm doing this thing. I want you to be a part of it, but I promise it won't just be my thing. Anyway, Aaron, my friends have lots of great movies ideas from like my friends say I have a lot of great movie ideas for my dreams. I used to, or at least the ones I have a somewhat coherent story of them. When I was very young, like preteens and teens age, my dreams were in very cinematic. I don't know if I was watching. I know I was watching a lot of movies actually, but they would be in, and there'd be these crazy stories and fucking very elaborate and tons and tons of times. I just wish I had written them all the way out. And some of them I remember, I'm like, oh, I won't forget that. But you totally forget it over years of not reminding yourself constantly. So dreams are crazy, but it's weird when I was dreaming in movie format. Aaron, or you can sell it through your DM on IG and use PayPal or something to charge. Definitely could. Nick, hot sauce is awesome. I have them. I have 4 different flavors of Condemned to Burn hot sauce, and they are amazing. Have I never showed you guys those? I have 4 of them. Oh, what am I doing? Just taking that crap off. I'm an idiot. All right, so it's getting ready to. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna take this dab. I need some water actually before I do anything. I haven't been on a mad diet. Haven't been eating shit. Hopefully, it shows my neck. Nick, had a crazy dream where I went to a vacation house with a friend and went on this crazy route there. And there's this bridge that keeps showing up in transitional areas that was super steep going up. Yeah, something about roads going super steep and coming down super steep. I've had a lot of dreams of that. See, I was just talking with my girlfriend because we were on like an on ramp. And I'm like, yeah, I've had it where they're like a roller coaster and it feels like you're going to die. That's better. Oh. Mm. Aaron, get the hot sauce to show us. I think it's right here. Should be easy. Better have it right here. Hmm. Ah, great. Uh, well, that actually kind of worries me. Fortunately, I don't have a shit ton of sauce. I think I accidentally left it in my trunk of my car. So hopefully it's okay. The only thing is it's glass bottles, and yeah, it is in my car and it's been freezing. So I just hope they didn't freeze and break. There's only four of them. I have four left of the four flavors. Uh, so I got four different ones, and they're awesome. My hot sauce is awesome, although technically it's only novelty because I'm sure I don't have the right to actually be selling hot sauce. But the hot sauce is great. Um, Condemned to burn sauce, stoned to death sauce, no forgiveness sauce, and you fucked up sauce. All named after songs from Condemned to Burn. There's the last time I did him, it was Condemned to Burn sauce is habanero pear habanero. The Stone to Death sauce is jalapeno habanero tomatillo sauce. The No Forgiveness sauce is like it's a hatch sauce. It's not like a hot sauce. It's kind of thick and creamy. It's like a enchilada sauce or a dipping sauce. It's awesome though. And then the You Fucked Up sauce is the Carolina Reaper peach Carolina Reaper. Man, Aaron, hope it's not too cold overnight. See, that's what I'm worried about. Fucking, I've left it in my car for like a week now in the freezing temperature. Even if it doesn't fucking freeze and break, I'm worried it might fuck up the consistency in there. I think I've done it once and it does. So, whoops. I should just go get it, but I got so much shit I need to do. All right, Sandy, dreams. Dudes, you got to keep a notebook by your bed when you wake up. You got to scribble something about the dream you had the night before waking up. Those are the best ones, right before you wake. Yes and no. So I had a lot of dream problems, just my dreams being very dramatic and disturbing, very disturbing dreams. You know what I mean? And they were fucking with me. So I had the exact opposite way of dealing with that, where I just would forget about them the second I wake up. And I've done that instinctively for a very long time because of it. So I fortunately don't have much problem with like creativity and shit like that when I'm awake. But if you do, I'm sure dreams are a great place to go a searching. I just I realized that I was having these horrible dreams, and by thinking about them all day and be like, what does it mean? What did that? God, I just would replay it. And then I would have it all day, and then I go to bed and it would just start over again. But if I just said, oh, that was weird, fuck it, it would start disappearing like most dreams do. And it would, I kind of took its power away slightly. It was just a little weird. All right. So, Aaron, how much would you charge for me to try one? And I would pay for shipping and handling the hot sauce. And then Nick says, yeah, I have some pretty intense ones. Yeah, and I haven't for a long time. I told my girlfriend she has the most fucked up dreams and sleep of anybody I've ever met and anybody I've ever heard, and yada yada. So when we first got together, I told her, I'm like, I have dream problems. I toss and turn and I have nightmares and I talk in my sleep and shit like that. And since we've been together, I haven't had any of those problems. Um, so that's awesome. But Aaron, hot sauce prices. My hot sauce I sell is usually 15 for one of them, or uh, 20 for two 15 for one, two for 20. Um, yeah, you're totally. And Sandy says, yeah, you're totally right, dude. Some dreams are really sticky and no fun to keep thinking about. Uh, I was, it was all of them. So like every single night. People with dream problems, and again, I was apparently on the mild spectrum of it, and I totally, it destroys your life. You can't sleep. You can't feel right. You can't understand where reality is beginning and ending and shit like that. And it really is really bad. My heart goes out to those people so hard because there's no fixing it. We don't understand what dreams are. There's no drug that makes you stop dreaming. Although I thought there was because there's a Freddy Krueger movie, Nightmare on Elm Street movie that there is, and that's not real. It just sucks. Aaron, I would buy a few to try and pay for the shipping if you have PayPal. I do, and I'd be more than happy to sell some next time I have a batch going. I need to get a bunch more shows going too, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of shows coming up, which is a bummer. I need to get back on it. It takes a lot of work to get shows going when you don't have a booking agent. That means you need to call every venue, and you need to set up bands. You need to do it all, and it just gets hard. Sandy, what a trip! The Italian film director Federico Fellini, let's say, used to turn his dreams into films. Lucky bastards. Yeah, I know. If everything's set up right, like I said, there was a time, but I was very young before I really even started. I should have been writing more down in general, but in like early teens, all my dreams were coming up very cinematic. There's a puppy. There's that puppy. All right. Yeah, and I know. Oh, there's a puppy. There's a puppy. You want to say hi? All right, she's gone. Anyway, Nick, I would scoop some sauce and use it for parties. I'm telling you, it's good stuff. And the you fucked up sauce I made last time, seriously, fucking spicy ass. But when I say something's hot, I am obsessed with hot sauce. It means it's hot as fuck. All right, Nick, or for a good dinner with friends in my cabin where I have an exotic sauce collection. I'm telling you, it's up there. I make great sauce. I was going to just fill up glass bottles with our names on it with like Red Hot. And my girlfriend's like, no, you make great sauce. That would be fucked up. So I make handmade awesome sauce. Aaron, Phoenix. All right. Jake, about to hit a dab with you. If I could ever get one, I've had this dab in my hand for at least 20, 30 minutes. God. Jake, you will have a crazy dream if you fall asleep and you wake up after 3 or 4 hours and fall back asleep. Happens to me every time. Yeah, you're disrupting your REM or like your deep sleep. So yeah, and that's exactly. I mean that I've heard people who do a lot of that lucid dreaming and shit purposely do that shit. I know, Nick. Dab. Go. Oh, cats, dogs. Whoops. There we go. Look, got the puppy. There's the puppy. She's so good at this now. She knows that she needs the puppy. Oh, oh, puppy. Oh, that puppy. Oh, that puppy's the best puppy. Look at that sweet puppy. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Such a good girl. What are you sniffing? What you sniffing? I don't think there's any treats up there. I could go get you one. You want me to go get you one? Let's go get. I gotta get the puppy a treat, and I'll get the cat a treat too, so I can actually see you guys. Dab. Then I'm off for bed tomorrow. All right, Hannah, why don't you just take a seat? There we go. Cheers, everybody. Whoa! Aaron. Woo! when you make your next batch of hot sauce, I'll take 3 or 4 bottles, depending on how much is accounted for. Sometimes I make a lot, so. I usually make quite a bit. Nick, 4 bottles for me. I would definitely do that. That'd be 8 bottles. That'd be a damn good sale for me, to be 100% honest. And it's worth it. They're good bottles. I'm going to make a commercial. I've been meaning to make commercials for all 4 of my hot sauces and then one of all the hot sauces uh, for a while now for the band. And when I make them for the band, I'll share them on this channel too, which I do sometimes. Some of the videos I post here have also been posted on the Condemned to Burn channel. But the classic bong of the channel, or one of the tops. Yeah, this one's, I'm a big fan. Although I'm not. I love the company. This one isn't my favorite, to be honest. I still love it. But both how I acquired it, I wasn't super fond of, and there's a tiny little give, if you notice. See that? It's really easy to notice with this big of a one because little tiny movements get bigger as they go farther away. Yeah, there's this little give. And it's not perfect. So normally I have a rubber seal right here to make it perfect, but it broke from years of not using it. Just the rubber seal dried out and broke off. So eventually I need to attach one of those. But yeah, which I mean, I get it's a hand blown, tool worked male joint or female joint. So, and this is a perfect male glass on glass. So, I mean, it takes a lot of balls to even do that in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, to hand blow something that's going to be put on a perfect joint is kind of hard. Although I'm sure he had a tool, there's this just a little bit of give, and it's definitely makes it less than 5 stars. Also, the way I got it, I was a little pissed off because I had won an auction. I forget the exacts of it, but it was like I had won the it was a time. And it was up until the time I was the last one, right? And then after the time, fucking somebody's comment came in with a price like $1 higher than mine, and I'm like, or like the lowest increment. I think it's like $5 higher is the lowest increment higher, and I'm like, okay. First off, I would have rebid had they done that to me. They snaked me right at the end. And second off, I'm like, and there's like a no snipe rule where you can't do that the last like 5 minutes. And then for some reason, he's like, oh, that comment had been there for like minutes on my end. The guy, the seller, he's like, it's been on there for minutes. I never saw a screenshot, but he's like, I saw it for like a good minute. And he's like, it's you didn't outbid him, so that time was reset and it was a clean sale. And I did send a screenshot of mine. I'm like, well, it says right here that I'm the last person, and look at the time on the corner. It says the time I'm the last person in. How the fuck did I lose this raffle or whatever, or this auction? And he's like, he ended up being like, I'll tell you what, I'll make you another custom for the price. And I'll just custom do it. I'm like, okay, yes, I would like it because it was a set of 2. It matches my other ball. They're supposed to be a matching set. I'm like, yeah, because I only got half the set now, and that pisses me off. That's the only reason I even fucking auctioned for it. So he gave it to me, but the 2 things is I don't like this one as much as the one that I didn't get, and this is a little bit off, so I feel like it was rushed or something. It's still sick. I still love the company. I still love the bongs. My flower bong is one of my favorites. You know, it's nothing to do with them necessarily. just a bad experience. And that's auctions and shit like that. I don't like auctions. It was the only, I think I've done 2 ever, maybe. And that was one of them. And it left me a sour taste in my mouth. Like, so I'm like, whatever. Anyway, Nick, the classic vlog channel, 4 bottles free. Yes. Aaron, I pay 70 Canadian, which is like 50 something US for the hot sauce for the shipping. I'll work something out like that. I'd be willing to do that, and whatever the cost is, make it work. So it'd be just cool to have it out there. Nick, my sister made a little one hitter for me when she went to college because of her classes involved classwork, which is awesome. I would cherish, I keep that very sacred. Big Beans, what up? Hope you're well. I'm doing okay. I'm just stopping to say hey. I'm about to go to bed and turn in, and I hope you and your cats are staying warm. Yes, it's freezing outside. I went to a concert last night, and I was in so much pain, too. I'm so broken. My knees fucked. Shoulders fucked. Neck is fucked. Back is fucked. I'm like, you know what? It's getting a little scary, to be honest, because I'm like, fuck, I need to be in the best shape of my life, and I'm on my way to being completely useless. But anyway, I'm doing okay for the most part. But the point was, I was at a concert last night, and it was fucking freezing out. I mean, cold as fuck. And it sucked. Nick, anyway, here's Jay, and good night, friends. Oh, shit. You're off to bed, too. It's already late, everybody. It's already probably, midnight for most of you. On the East Coast. I'm on the west east side of things, so it's only about 10. Baked Boons, tell you what, I'll do a dab. Sounds good. Sounds good. A derb. Baked Beans, I got a promotion and a raise, and I'm celebrating by buying a new gun. Cheers, brother. Good night. Guns are fun, but I that's one of the many things that I can't buy a lot of because I just don't have the money for it. I have the cheapest guns ever. Just cheap high points and shit like that, but just something fun to plink around with, you know what I mean? And just whatever. So, cheers to it, buddy. Don't forget about Rig 2 to use. I will not. Yeah, Shockwave. Those are sweet. Yeah. Nick's not the one. Is the last guy to go on that. He's like, I got like 10 assault rifles for fucking super expensive. I'm broke, okay? That gun right there gets made fun of a lot by my homie who's got a nice collection. But it works. And he's even said it, where he's like, yeah, it worked. High points work. For being a plastic piece of shit. I like my high point as much as a Glock. I've had some shitty Glocks. So anyway, not a huge gun guy, just because I don't have the money to get into it. Just like tattoos. I'd have a bunch of tattoos and guns if I wasn't in a band and didn't have hobbies and didn't have money to spend in other places. I'd also be obsessed with cars and other shit, but I don't have money. So it's the last thing. And I'm fucking old now, so it's a little late. Nick, hitting a dab pen blinker for you. I'm about to grab the 7-9 and we'll do another dab. I already got it loaded up. There we go. Aaron, don't forget the other rig to use. Nick, my collection is mostly Warsaw, packed Eastern Bloc stuff. My homie has a great collection. He's loaded. So he's got enough money to buy 6 shit. And then his grandpa died. And his grandpa had like fucking 10, 15 guns that ranged from like World War II. He's got like a World War II fucking pistol and shit like that. Oh my God, that shit's dope. Cool to have. I would have that in such a nice display rack or something like that. Like, or something. I don't know. He's just gotten safes and shit, which I'm like, also completely understandable.
Yeah, not the best use of my money at this time. I was just talking about how every time I see, or like
a sleeve. I was just talking about getting a sleeve. I really want a sleeve on my right arm. And it would probably cost anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. And when I see $1,000 to $3,000 in my head, I start jumping to, that's a tour. That's taking my band on tour. You know what I mean? A sick ass tour. For $3,000, I can rent an RV for 5 days or 3 to 5 days. I would probably do a tour. I like short tours. and I could rent out the fucking RV. I could get us all food, fucking hotel stays. You know what I mean? So sleeping, lodging, food, travel, gas, transportation, the whole nine for about $3,000, depending on where we're going. And that money would get paid back, but it's an investment. The only way I could go on tour is I spent. I mean, we could have done it differently, but I just took the initiative on this one and fronted $1,100 out of my bank account, which I hardly had to save to do it, you know what I mean? And dropped it down to zero. And then had to wait, hopefully with fingers crossed at the end of the tour that I would get that money back. I had a safety net with the band because we have band funds of like $500 that we could have dipped into to pay me back some of that. So I knew I was going to be okay. But like I said, $3,000 is so much for me to do. Let me get some water in this. We'll do a dab right now. God, this thing's so hard to hit out of, though. It has the tiniest little holes, and I kind of hate them. But we will get done. All right. All right, so I really need to clean this one out. This one's fucked up. How tiny? I don't know if you'll be able to see. Look at those. See, yeah, those little tiny holes. That's where they come out. See the big holes up there? That is not where any water comes out. That's just the cool design. You can see right through it. The actual water comes out the mini, teeny holes on the bottom. So, I just really don't like that. Otherwise, it's one of my favorite bombs. You just have to keep it ridiculously clean. Like every fucking 5, 6 hits, I would completely. And fortunately, it doesn't take much rubbing alcohol. I could probably, just gotta leave it overnight. I should do that. Now, rubbing alcohol is back on the market, so they say. Let's pop that guy right there. This one has a good seal, though. It's just so fucking hard to hit. It's almost unhittable. But yes, it's the Borg Bong. I don't know why that's where my brain went, but when I saw the cube, I'm like, it's the cube. It's the It's the Borg. 7 of 10, and it all came together. Aaron, I'm getting my next tattoo this year, November. So I bought my girlfriend a tattoo gun, but she is gonna need to practice for a while and want to practice before she tattoos me any. But I have a couple little tattoos that I'm sure she'll do. I have tons of tattoos lined up. My bass player's dad is a tattoo artist. Said he'd hook it up. So rinse this out a little better. Just dust and shit. I'm like, I can't believe I'm even hitting that with that much crap in there. All right, let's see. Maybe, just maybe. All right, well, tried using hot water to make it go, and now it's completely unsmokable. So, unfortunately, 7 of 10 is out of commission. I'll roll the bowl. I'll roll it again, though. Spin it again, I should say. Spin again. Again. Yeah, I think I just need to leave it with some rubbing alcohol overnight because that ain't going nowhere. All right, well, let's spin the wheel again then, shall we? Shall we? All right, let's see what that does, and then we'll load that guy up. Tried with 7 of 10. It did not work. Sorry, Nick. 7 of 10 again. Look at that luck. I had a feeling, strangely enough, that was going to happen. I was going to say, I'm like, watch it hit that shit again. Let's spin it again. Almost hit twice. Oh, and we're at the short forest. Was on boomstick. I like that easy type. Just a touch. All right. So, short forest. That's an easier one. At least I know that one's fucking working. And I just cleaned it out. One more time. Stand up. Sit down. That's all I ever fucking do. All right. Pull up my goddamn pants. There we go. All right. Here we are. This one I was just smoking out. So get some fresh water in it, and we'll actually. Oh wow! Yeah, the difference in is huge. Yeah. All right. So when you hit this one, it actually fucking feels like you're hitting it. Nice. All right. That I can live. And just move the whole thing like that. Boom. And we are rocking. You are now rocking with the ultimate, in the words of the mind. All right. So we'll set that there. Nick. Morgan. Oh, yeah. Frankie, you got a 6 setup, my guy. Beautiful bong. This one's dope. For how cheap it was, DH Gate, cheap ass bong, but it was super cheap, like not even $100. And I love this one. And with this and with that, it becomes a very nice rig to use. So, anyway, cheers, everybody. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. If not, this bong rip right here is for good luck on you and yours. So, cheers. Cheers, Frankie, Aaron, Baked Beans, Nick. I like cheers and everyone I can see directly. Much love. The Shroom Rig, yep. Which the name of this one is a reference to Frank Zappa song. Yeah, I was listening to a lot of Frank Zappa at the time when I got the bong, and yeah. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Whoa! Much smoother. I like these ones. Needs a little bit more water, but that's all right. Poem 71 gets in on this. Cheers. Cheers indeed. Yo, Frank Zappa's 6, says Frankie. Of course, Frank likes Frank. Cheers. Woo! Sweet. Why does it hurt when I pee? He must have gotten it from the toilet. I must have gotten it from the toilet seat. Why does it hurt when I feel? Yeah. Uh, he was very smart in being as entertain. He's just a great entertainer because he's such a good guitarist that I feel like if he tried, he could have easily just been like one of those like guitar gods. He could have been a Steve Vai. Of course, he fucking apprenticed Steve Vai or Satriani or a Van Halen. He was up there with all those guys and hung out with all those guys. But it wasn't. He chose to be avant-garde with it and really off the wall and push his limits. And God, the man seemed like he had a very the type of imagination that only comes with a lot of drug use usually. And his art, and he played that line a little bit. So Singenators on it now too. Cheers indeed. And Low Knock spreading the wedding cake. Spreading the wedding. We will do another dab. Fuck it. I don't have a lighter. Or I'd smoke a bowl with you. Oh wait. I do have a lighter. Let's smoke a quick one. Frankie, have you seen that documentary about him? I have it, and I have not watched it. It looked good. It looked like a more serious one or like well done one. I've seen a couple older ones. I think there's a couple on YouTube and shit like that. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know how I feel about where the family is. They sold his recording studio. It's all gone now, in my opinion. It's kind of like Star Wars. It's not that I didn't love it. It's not that it's not amazing. It's not that I don't, there's not good things. It's that it's not what it was. And Frank Zappa even more so because he's passed. So Catholic Girls is a funny song. Yeah, no shit. Catholic Girls, fucking see. That's what I mean. He had a sense of humor. He decided to go with that for some reason. I think it's kind of like me when you're not like the most handsome guy in the world. Sometimes comedy works for you. Frankie, true. But yeah, that documentary looks really good. I have it. I think it's just called Zappa or whatever. It's recent. It has the picture of him screaming or whatever on it. Fucking, I really want to watch that. I ended up downloading like 3 or like 4 documentaries on him. It's just one of those things where I don't have a lot of time to watch movies, and I definitely don't have a lot. When I do watch movies, it's a social thing with me and my girlfriend. So, and TV shows and shit like that. You know what I mean? Even if it's just on in the background, which is why it's usually a show we've already watched, but it's just kind of to hang out and noise for the cats and puppies and stuff while we're usually doing something else. She's usually drawing or some shit like that, and I'm usually in here or on the guitar or on the phone or doing something. But huh. Frankie, have you ever seen that doc? Really? Okay, so Frankie, I think Alex Winter directed it. Bill from Bill and Ted. Not sure though. That would be really cool. I have no idea how long that's been sitting in there, but we'll hit it. A little rough. Hey, come here. Come here, Phoenix. She's too excited. She's too excited. Let's say there's actually not. Hop up, hop up. There she is. There she is. Everybody say hello to the Phoenix. She's the fastest ever. There she is. Look how sweet of a puppy she is. Oh, she's my special girl. You're my special girl. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? That you're the most special puppy in the whole world. She's the most special puppy in the whole world. This puppy right here. This puppy right here is the most special. Yeah. Yeah. Who's the most special? Who's the most special puppy? I just might be having a special What the Fuck Is This starring our very own Phoenix the puppy. It's going to be a hard one to shoot, but I have something very special lined up. I told you, we got some good shit lined up for upcoming. I just need to get off my lazy ass and start shooting some videos. Bobby, 2 pistols. Cheers, gotta take a dab and go to bed. Last dab until I can go to a state over and get more. Yeah, I feel you there. Fucking, I've been doing some recent traveling and I realized that that's how people do it. I was too scared with the Colorado tags and whatnot to do the back and forth running. But Frankie's so adorable. She's my little puppy best friend. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's the best. Aaron, hello, Phoenix. A nice sweater, Phoenix. Yes. And I gotta give her a scratch on the belly. There we go. That belly scratches my memory. That belly scratches my all the Saturdays, people. That doesn't look like a very comfortable place to sit, but okay. Or lay down. She's laying down like on the leg of a chair. Like one of those rolly chairs, so the legs are out. She's like, I'll just lay on it. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. There you go. Ah, she's the best. I'm glad that she's learned that I like her to jump up on my lap sometimes when I'm doing the show. Took her a very long time. She's very shy. So, yeah, man, puppies and kitties, they keep you grounded to this world. You know what I mean? It gives me a reason to need to do stuff. Otherwise, it's really easy to just kind of go off in your own thing. For me, taking care of stuff. Plants are the same way. I got to constantly fucking be at it. I can't fuck around. Uh, Hydro is a cruel mistress. She's a fickle's mistress. She ams. But that does not fucking sound good. Hopefully it's not as bad as I hope. Oh, it's worse. Ah, can't. Oh, I can't. No way. That was rough. All right. So, yeah, here. Let's dump this. Load a fresh one really quick. Woo! Is she sitting like a human? Human? Not necessarily. She's just trotting around. I don't know if you can see the tail. Yeah, see the random tail wag? She's the best. It took her a long time to be okay in here with all the lights and smoke and me talking, but nobody's there, which I'm sure is kind of weird to all the cats. They definitely know something's going on when I'm doing that. Got fucking cat hair and hair everywhere. Nothing strange about that, I guess. All right. We're going to grind up something else because I don't know how long that's been there, but it's killing me. I guess I just ground it up, huh? This is some pretty harsh stuff, but it's okay. Looks okay. Smells interesting. Smells like it's like a curry full smell, which you think I would love, but I don't. But I don't. It has kind of yellow like curry too. I'd call it curry weed. Can't really see. What hand pipes do I have? Says Aaron. I probably have like 40 hand pipes. If you're talking like spoons, just the regular normal pipe, I have 30 plus, dude. A lot of people have given me them. I had a friend who blows glass, and he primarily uses the or just makes spoons. I don't use them at all, pretty much. I'm not a big fan. Uh, I just don't. It's not my thing. I'll smoke out of them rarely when I'm outside, but that's about it. So I don't know. Before I end, can I roll up the cats? Can I see the cats rip up a catnip joint? I'm sure that they will rip one up, not take a rip off of it, but rip one up. I have normal catnip, so I could roll a joint of some normal catnip. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, have some ideas for some stuff. Not too many kitty videos, unfortunately, in the future. But I do have a special Phoenix episode that needs to be done. Because it's just hard because I can't really do it in here very well. So it'll have to probably be in the summer or spring and then be done somewhat outside, I'm thinking. But yeah, it's a little hard. And she's so shy, and it's she's not like the kitties, where the kitties are camera fucking crazy. So I'm gonna try really hard to get a really good Phoenix. What the fuck is this video? So, but as for the cats and the kitty catnip joint, I might be able to do that. Might just be able to do that. Like I said, I might. We'll see how the night goes. It's still early. All right. Well, let's rip up this bong meow, which also needs to be clean. Everything needs to be cleaned around here, huh? Oh well, fuck it. Cheers, everybody. A lot of the weed we've gotten from this dispensary, the green hit tastes really good, but it just, have you ever had weed that just really like the last few hits are really, really gross and harsh and like I don't know, man. I've had weed like that before where it's like it tastes fine when you first start smoking it, but it's really good weed for like small bowls where you cash it in a couple hits. But if you do a big bowl and it just keeps on like burning for a minute, it really gets fucking harsh. Uh, yeah. Aaron, one day you can smoke out of the hand pipe on the Frydaze. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the hardest part might be just picking one. I have so fucking many. Uh, Here's a couple that I keep out. So this one my sister gave me, and it means a lot to me because it has a little turtle on the end, and I really like turtles. So I think growing up with the Ninja Turtles as a kid made them my favorite. So right now I only smoke really, really good weed out of this. It's like many of my special pipes. Oh, there he is. Now he's in focus. So, like a lot of my good pipes and such, I only smoke out of them. Kind of see it right there, huh? But I try and only smoke out of them when I have really good stuff or a special occasion or something like that. Very rarely. And then I have another turtle pipe that I got very recently from my sister's friend who quit smoking weed. So she gave me like 10 pipes plus. So I definitely have some. Chill him right there. Syngenator. Yeah, anything over the fifth light up and you're getting mostly ash taste. In some weed I've had where it's not like it's that bad, you know? Like you can just kind of like sometimes I'll just stir or like scrape off the white stuff and do that and it'll just kind of fly away and the bottom's fine, you know? This stuff, as soon as it starts getting dark, as soon as your first hit It's really rough for some reason. I don't like it. Honestly, not to brag, but my weed, even when it's not great, like this next harvest I have, isn't amazing. It's just not. You know what I mean? I had root problems. I could go on and on about why. Um, I have a lot of work to do on my next process. It'll be a lot of putting shit together. I don't know. I'm having a lot of really good. I've learned how making your own hydroponic system isn't that hard. It's a lot cheaper than I thought if you just make it yourself, and it's better if you just make it yourself because you're gonna end up having to do a lot of modifying and custom work to your units anyway. So it's like, fuck, man, I should have just fucking done it all myself. Saved a lot of money. Aaron, the first one you pick up, you can use. Yeah, I can use that. I could use either or. Although, if I'm smoking out one tonight, I'll just load this one. I've never smoked out of it, to be honest, since I've gotten it. I don't, like I said, I have so many pipes. When I say so many, I mean like at least 30 pipes, dude. I can fill this table with fucking hand pipes. Which I want to make a display. My goal is to clean them all, like get them brand new, and then get a glass shelf and just put them all out. Or see how this one is set up. Get this out of the way. Oh, what is it, my little fucker? Yeah, she says I need your hand. Give me that hand. She said, give me that hand. Here. You bit my nose. You bit my nose. You bit my nose. What is it? Yeah. She's saying I got I got you need me to you need to go? You need to go get something? Yeah. Yeah. I know what that is. That means yay! Sorry, she was very excited. Okay. This one you gotta hop all the way up. Hop all the way up. Hop up. Hop up. Hop up. Yep. Hop up. Hop up. There you go. There you go. I think that's how I trained her to hop on my lap. That's all I got. That's all I got, guys. I'm sorry. Frankie Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix was she's like, we're going. You need to go and pay attention to me and give me treats and love now. Now I can sit down a happy girl. Ah, that dog has my fucking whole soul. These stupid animals. They have my whole soul. I got everything. You guys own all of it. It's not fair. Aaron, you can christen the one on the table in front of you. Yeah, I'll do that. I can definitely do that. Instead of a bong. Yes. So I'm gonna rip this bong just to kill some time. Then we're gonna spin the wheel, and then we will see what it reveals. The wheel of reveals. Then we'll do a dab, and then we'll smoke out of the pipe, and then we'll see what time it is. I should have went to the store. I should have done, but that just means I have to get up really early tomorrow. So it's one of those things. Do I stay up late doing shit tonight, or do I get up early tomorrow? I should probably just get up early tomorrow. But they're both hard. They're both hard decisions. I need brown rice. I should sucks. I just I'm so damn lazy. So damn lazy. I just always have things I'd rather be doing. Singenator, stay up late. I know. The only problem with that is I need to go buy brown rice flour. Nowhere's open fucking 24 anymore. I think the latest. See, I could look at that right now, which is stupid. I even have to look. I'm like, where's a grocery store that's open late? So if I put in Walmart, because that's usually one of the later ones, closes soon at 11. So I'd have to be leaving right now. I'd have to just cancel the show or just leave it on and leave to get anything. So not going to happen. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. So Walmart's closed at 11, which is fucking stupid because they used to be open 24 hours a day and I loved it. Used to be open 24 hours a day and had actual cashiers. Go figure. Now they don't even have cashiers. They have one person watch 20 registers of self checkout while you do the work, and they still can't afford to be open 24. And they say it's because of theft. I'm like, well, it's because the world's fucked. Maybe if you had jobs open 24 hours a day to pay people, they could fucking. I don't know. That's not true either. All right, let's see what's the latest grocery store I can find. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. So what happens if you work at a time where you can't do this shit? Denver Market is open till 12 a.m., but that is in the hood. It's close. But that is definitely when the first picture of your Denver Market grocery store is, yes, we sell blunts here. It is a grocery store, but we do sell blunts, everybody. Oh, it's off Colfax. Great. Yeah. Comes with the bars on the door. That's wonderful. We shut this down in case of, zombie apocalypse, riots, Thursday night, whatever happens. We have beer, we have blunts. That's pretty much all they're showing. Beer, blunts, and a meat section. Yeah. The best picture they can come up. That's the grocery store I have to go to at 12 at night on Colfax. Yeah, fuck. And all I need is like, yeah, that's a thing. Would you like something? It's behind. Everything's just fucking ghettoed out. What a grocery store. Hate downtown. They have a pretty cool mural on the side of it, though. I've seen that mural before, so I mean, this is really close to where I live. Of course, it won't actually zoom in. A grocery store here. Wait, a grocery store here and cannot use 24 hours all metro. It just sucks. This looks like a ghetto little one. And it's only open there till 12, so I might be able to get there. Shit, there's places that are already closed. Only 10. Yeah, that's disappointing that they just collectively decided we just need to stop. I guarantee it was fucking police being like, we're done. We're done with people stealing shit or whatever. All right. Anyway, enough of that. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it tonight anyway. So I have to get up somewhat early. It's just missing getting hurt. Wait. You get you're screwing you're throwing me some curveballs tonight, Aaron. I'm already not all there. All right. Let's see here. All right. I think we're spinning the wheel, right? That's what we're going to do. But yeah, so tonight I'm supposed to be, if I had some brown rice flour, and I need some bleach too for cleaning and sanitizing everything. Oh, but brown rice flour, which you just take brown rice and put it in a fucking blender, and you got fucking brown rice flour, and then water, and then vermiculite. You put them inside of a mason jar, wide mouth, short can glass thing, the little canning lid. Poke a hole in the canning lid, put some microspore tape over that hole, and then put that whole thing into the pressure cooker to sterilize it. You know, mix that shit up at the right ratio, the brown rice flour and water and vermiculite. And then you get these spores, mushroom spores, you inoculate the fucking jars, put the jars somewhere dark and warm for fucking, sometimes it only takes like a few weeks, 2, 3 weeks, and they're turned totally white. Then you take those and put them inside of, I have a Martha tent, or you can do again somewhere super humid, uh, with a normal light schedule, you know, day and night, outside light, whatever light's fine, you know. And boom, mushrooms, man. I want to get good. I've been meaning to upgrade it for a long time and do the huge tubs, because I see people do tubs of mushrooms and they're great. I do cakes because they're easy. I started working my way up to the tubs and just didn't have great luck because of my method. I need to do it differently, and like I said, upgrade. Just copy what other people are doing. So, oh, it's just missing getting hurt. Not, yeah, oh yeah, the grocery store. Yeah, not getting stabbed at night would be nice. Devin, what's up? What's up, dude? Aaron, they to be the grocery store, and they to be 24 hours in the grocery store in Canada. They used to be. That's kind of cool. With the protection gate, yeah. I'm talking about the ghetto store with the protection gate. Yeah, yeah. Fucking that's the only one that's open at least till midnight. But goddamn, I don't know. I used to like going to especially Walmart at like 2 in the morning was fun to do. You know, fucking go shopping because I'd get off work. I also had a really late schedule. I would always be up to some crazy shit in the middle of the night, be like fucking like my grows and stuff like that, and be like, shit, I need industrial solvent. Oh, what? Yeah, you need industrial solvent? You need industrial solvent? Jesus. Or some shit like that. And I hate people, so I'd go when there's the least amount of people at fucking 1 in the morning, get all my shopping done. And I loved it. But 'tis a different world. Oh, here I am loading a dab of this awesome hand pressed rosin. I keep calling it hand pressed and then like stopping because I'm like, it's not, I mean, it's not really hand pressed. Even if you took a hair straightener, I guess that would be hand pressed, but it's still the hair straightener. Anyway, some homemade rosin from my good buddy. Uh, let's see what we get. We'll spin the wheel one more time, Shant. We shall. Excuse me. Not Shant. Shall. And in the meantime, if anybody wants to send me any pictures of their cats or weed or bongs, glass, puppies, cute pets, Venom 420, just like the name of the show on Instagram. You can like and share, and we'll all share and look at your cute puppy stuff. Does that sound okay? So if you ever want to, please do. If I don't get some, sometimes I'll just save it up for a while and we'll share it there. I know I miss Billy Bob Thornton, wherever his ass is. Where are you, Billy Bob? We miss you. Hopefully everything's okay with him. Sometimes Sometimes. You want to play is what you want to do. She's like, why won't you play with me? Why won't you play with me? Why won't you play with me? But when I don't hear from you guys for a long time, I start to worry. I'm like, I hope Billy Bob's okay. I hope Billy Bong Thornton's doing all right out there. Or Ian, or not that I can remember your damn names. Liam. God, I'm an idiot. But the point is, I still think about you guys and miss you. And Kenzie and all those people. I don't forget. I just take a very, very long time. Frankie. Yeah, Liam. That's it. Anyway, what did it land on? Did it land on Short Forest again? Hey, look at that. I'll take it. It's easy. Look how easy that was. Anyway, here's to all of you guys. This world's a weird place to make connections. They happen in odd fashion. I've had very good luck with it, and I've noticed that when I put the spider webs out, I tend to get even more of a reaction. So this show, for instance, is a way to catch the attention of some people, and I've made great friends, and I always enjoy hearing from you guys. And it's weird to touch into your lives for a second and be a part of it just for a moment. And it's a bit one way because I don't get to exactly see you guys, but in a way I still do. I still hear from you guys, and I know your presence. I know you're there. So it's just a cool thing, and one of the many ways to become involved with people around you, and the world around you without even leaving your home. And you know what I mean? In a positive way. Just a quick, like I said, get to pop in for a moment to your world and your life, just for a second. Say hey, and that's kind of crazy, and it means a lot to me because through your whole life, that's my only experience of it. I only get to check you out for a minute. So when you're gone, like I said, I always hope that all of you are doing well and all your loved ones are doing well. And, that's also why I'm in it. I try and tour around and fucking go see people all across the United States and hopefully eventually the world and all that shit is, again, just, it's really cool to become part of somebody's life, even if it's just for a minute in a positive way. And hopefully, you know, make it memorable and make it fun. That's my goal anyway. Life's short, so I've been more about having fun. So I don't know. Anyway, cheers, guys. Aaron sent a short video on IG of something cool, vague and cool. Frankie, cheers. Everyone, cheers. Here's to everyone. Let me be a little part of their lives. Whoa. Frankie, appreciate your company. Appreciate yours, my dude. Appreciate all you guys. Like I said, hopefully everyone's doing all right. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing okay at the moment. Jesus Christ. Whew. The airflow on this is very low. With the little tiny hole, that little tiny fucking air passage, and then plugged together, it always becomes kind of hard to rip bongs and dab rigs. So I've noticed, especially with dab rigs, you can kind of fill them up a lot higher than I would with a bong. that when you clear it, it just opens. I mean, some of those fucking nails, just a normal nail or whatever. Of course, I don't have any available for once. But the inside of them, this was all fuck. That inside hole inside right there is really small. You know what I mean? That's not very big. Like that's like the size of a pipe bowl. I've seen people smoke bowls out of these. You could totally just load this, and it smokes like shit. Especially this one because the thing's so high. But you can totally same idea. So it's not much bigger, and like this one, when I take this out, it fucking like spin really rips. But when you put this on, the hardest I could hit it barely gets it up. So sometimes I'll fill that a little bit higher to compensate. But then you're also adding more water, which adds more pressure you need to do. So it's kind of you're fighting a battle there. So that's one thing I have to say about this particular e-nail. So, Aaron, don't forget to do the hand pipe on the table. I'll join you. Sounds like a great idea. Ugh. So that's the one thing about these for this e-nail anyway. I want to do a couple different ones. There's a few I've been looking at. Because this one, the only part that's quartz is the very end of it. So that's quartz. And then the rest, it's like a titanium. You can kind of see through it, where the metal in the middle, quartz on the end. So it works, but I want to get one where this wraps all the way around quartz. And I'll load this up right now, Mr. Aaron, where it wraps all the way around. So there's a few. I don't super love these ones, but I should get one like that. So a lot of them are just normal bangers where there's a little flat part on the bottom and your rig can just fucking go around that. So that's a sweet one. A lot of them I see, yeah, are pretty much like this, where that little bar is what holds it up. And then the rest just wraps around there. I personally think that doesn't look extremely safe. Of course, I can't really find the ones I was looking at. So yeah, I like those ones a lot. Yo Dabba ones because they come, yeah, there's a good picture with the slot in there. So once you put it in, you lock it in there. That's a different type of one, actually. Now that I look at it, but I've seen ones where they have little locks in there. All of these seem like things. Yep, here, yeah, see it. Got locks in. So that's interesting, but still not what I was looking for. The one I was looking for goes over it, kind of like this. There we go. So the ones I was looking at kind of go like that, where you just slide it over, and then there's in the middle becomes your rig. So I really want to get one of these. These aren't too expensive usually. They have a few different kinds. That's cool. A slurper one's really cool too. I think that's what that is. Yeah, female slurper. with one ring. So that's pretty badass setup right there. But anyway, let's see that you'll like the video I sent. It's a really cool and it serves two functions. All right, let's get over to that real quick. There we go. I think I saw not this video. It's not. There we go. Now you can kind of see. There it is. That's really cool. So I was literally just looking at a little guitar rig that kind of reminds me of that. That thing's awesome. And was it on here? Wonder if I go to following and I just go down really quick. If I can find it, I'll show you this one. It's good price too. No, it was on Facebook, so it might be a little harder to find. Groups, glass. I was last show it to you, but it might be hard for me to find. So, there it is. I wasn't too bad. I really want to get this guy. It's got a fucking pentagram in it. Yeah, that guy's sweet. Perfect. Anyway, done zoning out on stupid stuff on my videos. That's cool. Yeah, that fucking flying V one's dope. I would totally rock that. And it has a pentagram in it. It wouldn't show on here very well. I'm surprised videos show up as well as they do. This camera is decently expensive, and then my phone is expensive, so they better work. Anyway, so here's the first time smoking out of this. Let's hope it doesn't taste too crazily bad. I don't know how long it's been since this thing's been smoked out of. Blow any crap out of there. All right, so here we are. We got puppies. We got puppies, and she's in the mood to chat tonight. She's in the mood to talk. Yes, she is, because you're the best. All right. Cheers, everybody. What is it? Oh, yeah, yeah. There we go. Everything tastes different out of the pipe. I will say that. For better or for worse. There's the puppy. There's a puppy. There's a puppy there. There's a puppy there. There's a puppy. What's that? What is that? What am I talking to? She's like, what are you talking to? Who is that talking to? What you smelling? Yeah, cheers. Cheers, everybody. Haven't smoked out of a pipe in a minute. Sometimes I'll do it in my car because that's all I have, and I don't want to roll a joint. So I'll just load a quick bowl and hit it a couple times. But it's very, very rare. I've literally brought bongs multiple times to shows I play and shit like that, so I can sit in my car and just rip a bong. Personally, all the weed I've gotten, and again, $45 an ounce. Who can complain too much on that price wise? But it's harsh and it's not very good. Usually, sometimes you get lucky and it's great. And it's like you're like, damn. It was like that every time. Nobody would pay more than fucking $60 an ounce. So, but a lot of the times it's harsh and it's not very good. And I don't smoke it out of a pipe or a bong. It's joints because they're easier to smoke. They're lighter for some reason. Joints come off a little lighter, but the better the weed, the more in the pipes I go. So once I get a good pipe going or a good weed going, I'll start smoking out of a pipe more often and more of my rare pieces. Aaron, how do you like the airflow of the pipe? So great. It actually was surprisingly good. The only thing I don't care for is how teeny, itty bitty, nothing. That little carb is, although for being so small, it's open. It's pretty open. I'm surprised it's able to clear it. So not bad. Good pipe for being such a goofy little turtle. Turtle. But I like turtles, so not bad. It's a cool pipe. I like the pipe. His head's a little funky looking. He looks a little bit like Jet Horse and Rocket Chicken from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but other than that, it's a little good. I like the turtle. I don't exactly have a good name for it. Terrapin pipe. The Terra pipe. Anyway, cheers, everyone. But yeah, honestly, good airflow. A little hard to clear, but not impossible, so it's good. God, have I ever found any nugs under the seat of my car from smoking in your car? Yeah. Usually I don't smoke in my car, but it's been so fucking cold that when we're at shows or when we're at fucking band practice, I tell him, fuck it, dude, hop in my car. Even my girlfriend, she smokes cigarettes, and I'm like, fuck it, dude, I don't even care about this car anymore. It really doesn't matter to me. So I've been, but anyway, being said, I found guabs of hash. I found fucking so much so that I'm afraid to drive that car across state lines. I feel like they'll be like, oh, and what is this? I'm like, I seriously don't know. I had this car fucking cleaned twice and it still has weed shit stuck to every little piece, So, yeah, that's usually that's got to be thrown away weed though. Yes, the tartan pipe, keratin pipe, keratin pipe from the dead. Yeah, I was trying to think of it. Terrapin smoke station. Yeah, those are cool. That being said, we're gonna chill that pipe right there. It actually sits on its back pretty well too with the eyeballs. So it's a pretty functional pipe. Very harsh. All right. But What are we doing? It's about 11 o'clock, so it means it's like 1 o'clock out on the east. So it's already late, guys. But that's the nice thing about Fridays is I usually don't have to be up early. I have to get up decently early, go to the store, get some brown rice, and start making a whole bunch of cakes for tomorrow. That's my goal is mushrooming. Like I said, gotta get that shit done. Uh, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I've had very bad luck with my mushrooms on my last 2 runs. So I'm hoping it's okay. Things have changed so much in my house that it's not like it was. I had a whole room that was just empty and I could keep shut, and I didn't have quite so many cats, and I would have it really sterile in there. I'm thinking about different ways to do it. I need a bigger place is what I need, but everybody knows how impossible it is to fucking home ownership means you have succeeded very well. You know what I mean? Or you're in massive debt or something. But smoke tricks of the night. I wish I was better at smoke tricks. Weed isn't the best one to do it with. Sometimes it's not the thickest, and you get high off of it. So I actually want to inhale as much of it as possible, and I tend not to want to blow it all out in smoke tricks. But smoke tricks are fun. The vaping guys in the steel rooms who do like 3 O's, fucking O's inside of O's and spinning O's and all that shit. I don't know if that you have to do that with a vape, but that's the most impressive shit ever. You are just too precious. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? You're the most precious. Did you know how important you are? Hey, Google phone, get brown rice. Yeah, no shit, right? Sooner or later, it will be that easy. Honestly, I really wish I could get delivery or anything. I'm just out of that shit. So I gotta get up early. I'm going over to my mother's house to do a lot of that work, the mushrooming, because she has a no pets and a bigger place than mine, not a huge place. Her place would be perfect for us, but it's not the house. So we both live in trailers. Trailers isn't the problem. The problem is the land that those trailers are on. I own my trailer. I don't pay for my trailer. I pay taxes, which is like 100 to 300 bucks a year. That's not bad. You don't have to make much money to pay that. And then, but I pay lot rent, which is outrageous and goes up and up and up and up. And I don't own the land, and I have people all around me. So it turns this thing that you own, like a house, into some shitty little fucking like condo type thing at best. So it bothers me, but trailers themselves are fine. If I could, like I said, my goal was to get some land and put this trailer, my mom's trailer, buy my girlfriend's mom a trailer, and then possibly get one more or even two and make this giant community where we all have our own area, we all have our own space, we're all far away from each other, and I want enough land where we all can be separate, but we all can have, fucking dinners and shit together. We can do a community garden together. I can be close to my fucking parents who are aging. I have the idea of this perfect setting. I want towards the mountains where, one of us, I can fucking do a lot of the shopping and shit to get shit brought to us and shit. And I know what I want, but they do not like you doing that. Otherwise, I think more people maybe would or something. I don't fucking know. But even if you have a lot of money, it's hard to find a place that will allow you to do that. You know what I mean? So it does suck. But does your mom have brown rice you need instead of going to get it? Well, even then, I would have to get it from my mom. She probably would be up, but she's probably at work. She works overnights and then babysits all day. My mom's crazy. So, and I'm going over there anyway. So if she had it, I could do it right before, but it doesn't work that way. I should be doing it already. I should have went today because the thing is, I need to sterilize the cakes when they're inside of these glass mason jars, right? So to sterilize them, you put them in a pressure cooker for about an hour and a half, and it's steaming hot. And then it takes a little while to cool off. It needs to be like completely cooled down before you can do it. So, I mean, I don't know. It is going to be one of those things where I'm like, fuck, I fucked it up. I did fuck it up. I should have had it done today. Uh, because I want to do it in the morning and then go to my mom's in like the afternoon and do it, but it won't be ready. If I had a giant walk-in freezer to put them in when I was done, I could take them to my work for like an hour and be like, hey, that'd be fun to do. I should do that. I could. It's not impossible. Be like, hey, I just need these to cool down. I'm gonna go because it's on the way. My work is on the way to my mom's. I could bring this giant. My fucking pressure cooker is huge. Be like, hey, I'm gonna put this in the walk-in for just like an hour, and I'll be right back. Go shopping or something. Do something. Uh, should go back to my house. Actually, it's freezing cold out. I could just put them outside in the snow. Hopefully, it doesn't. Watch tomorrow. It gets like crazy fucking hot out. But anyway, yeah, I could do something like that. JB says, "Hey, sexy." And that's not something I hear very often, especially on this show from someone named JB. Hey there, and stay. Hey there, indeed. How's it going, man? Hopefully, all is well. It's JB, everybody. Let's do a dab. Let's roll the wheel, spin it, do something, huh? I keep on moving this right here. Seems like a good thing to do. Alrighty. So that's whatever I was talking about for you. And we are booming. We are booming. I kind of wish it went over one more time to the fucking short forest, but it did not. Which means we are smoking out of the Z double barrel, which is the fucking death bringer. This one will nip you in the bud. Nip it in the bud. All right, I better dump this water out, even though I smoked out of it last week. But that's kind of gross. So, one moment, and we will load up the space gun here. The double barrel. The old double barrel. Be right back. Oh. All right. Oh, roll a catnip joint. Oh, that might be a little much, but I'm not saying no either. Just like, oh, I'm so lazy. If I wasn't so lazy. All right, bam. That really makes it a lot easier. All right. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do much of anything after this for a minute. This usually is my timeout for 5 to pretend like I'm just fine, but really I'm about to die in front of everybody. Is usually what happens after one of these guys. Just kidding. But that is it. That is the double barrel of death. Man, this guy This doesn't get you stoned, I swear. This nothing really does. Fucking especially if I really first off, I should clean it to make it look nicer, but that really won't affect you getting stoned that much unless it's plugged and it's not. But if I got some really good rosin, which I have some pretty good rosin right now, that's pretty fucking good. And I had some really good weed, and I put some hash on that weed, and I put fucking, and then just kept loading it up all fat, dude. I it's a little much for seasoned, veteran ass, experienced cannabis users, as the dispensary says. But we're gonna load a fatty here. Because one thing I learned is the hash burns up a little quicker than the weed. So now we got big old flat blob of some in there. Kind of see it there. Almost easier to see it from afar, but yeah, big fat rosin glob. We will get this out of the way so I don't do exactly that. And that is a giant blob of shit, no longer on the goddamn thing, but in my hair. Which means, damn it. That is the worst thing, and it's happened multiple times. So it's easier, literally, to just rip that part of my hair out at this point. And just fucking lose that. God damn it. JB, tragic, you're telling me. Don't forget to bring a towel next session. Oh, shit. It's a poor piece of paper. Well, that sucked. I just lost a giant fucking blob of hash, and then my hair sticking to my other hair. Having long ass dreads, man. This shit happened to me twice, or at least. It's probably like the third time at least that this has happened. Once in my car. And I'm like, where is my shit? At some point, my hair is all stuck together. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, I know, right? I'm really lucky that I'm not too desperate for hash because I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But yes, I have lost a lot of hash, and I've kept my dreads so clean. These dreads are fucking ridiculously clean. Not any crap. I'm super obsessively bad. But the one thing, like the two things I'd say that have gotten in my hair is fucking hash that really bothers me, and like thorns and thickles, so like shit from outside. Where I'm like, fuck, man, this giant fucking like weeds and shit like that with the giant like stickers and shit, those like ball fuzzy things. I've had shit like that get in my hair, and it's so bad. Dab your dreads, not yeah, fucking gotta tie them back, right? I know. See, especially with this one. Honestly, even when I had short dreads that were just long enough to like get in here, I'm like, oh fuck. As soon as I hit this, especially if you're using a because normally when I would hit it, I had to use a carb cap, right? Which this one kind of like just locks in there. This one barely fits, so it's stuck on there, which kind of sucks. This quartz is a little off, micro because it still goes on. It's just tight. Usually they're looser, which it's been fine either way. Point being is I want a different one. Yada yada. The old ones, I would have a quartz, a normal cap and quartz one on there. And I'd be lighting it and then dabbing and then quartzing and doing this number. And I would have to be over it sitting down. And I feel like I look stupid when I do this, my lips and stuff. So I would stand over it all the way and my hair would be in it. I'd have to tie my hair. But yes, it's still a good idea to tie the hair. Zeus 21. JB, do I go hiking and shit? Not enough. I live in like downtown Denver, so it's I live close to downtown. I'm 15 minutes north of downtown Denver and 15 minutes south of fucking everything, like where I work and my family and shit like that. So I like where I'm at. It's just no hiking and no camping for the last year or so. I usually love it, but I haven't been. But that doesn't mean I don't go outside and still get shit in my hair, and that shit sucks. Zeus, what's up? If I'm not gonna sneeze, I need to take care of that before I do all this. So I need to get the sneeze out if I'm gonna sneeze. Get this out of the way so I don't bump into it. I knew that was coming. And I'm like, man, I was just about to dab, and I'm like, this isn't gonna be good. All right. I just ordered some hemp wick. JB, bless you. Thank you, sir. Yeah. But I just ordered some hemp wick, which isn't the actual brand hemp wick, but a type of hemp wick that's made from fucking vegan soy, which I wish they would have came out with a long time ago. And all my lights are flickering. I don't know if it's my foot touching the electrical. That's usually what it is. Touching it. So. Not a great sign. I have way too much electricity. That's the other thing about having a trailer is I have 3 grow rooms, a fucking studio, lights, computers, all this shit, and these old trailers are not meant for that. They're not even technically up to code if they were built today with how the lights, how many outlets would be in these places. So anyway, let's get this fucking thing on the road. Yeah, I'm gonna hit like that. Cheers, everybody. We are doing a dab of some rosin. We are smoking a bowl of some motor breath, and we are kissing our asses goodbye. So, cheers to you and yours. Let's douche this. Let's do this. Oh, man. Way torch that. Oh, man. Oh, fucking. That's the cat doesn't care. I don't think the cat cares. Every time with this fucking thing. Every goddamn time. I swear, this thing right here, like I said. I always either cash one or the other, though. Now the bowl's cashed. I fucking mad. Blah. Can't even talk. Oh! The camera does not do it justice for how fucking cloudy this shit gets. Ugh. Goddamn cat hairs. Aaron, how's the pandemic special? If you're talking about the South Park one, I haven't seen it. But JB, you play any video games? I play Fight to Live, Struggle to Breathe, Dab Hash 4. No, at the moment, I turned my fucking breathing into a video game. That's better. Kitty joint in 20 minutes, maybe. Whew, maybe at this point. The problem was I way overlit this one, and this one wasn't really going. So I tried to get that one going. By the time that happened, I had already. Like I said, that's not the best weed. It's okay, but it's harsh anyway. uh, oh, fuck. It's crazy though. I loosened up my neck just for a second. I was able to pop it. My neck is completely fucked. It's crazy how getting really stoned like that, your neck's just like, we're good. I'm out. Anyway. Frankie, he's got to pass out in bed in the next 10 minutes. You know, I would honestly, it'd be nice to just do one of those and then crash. It would be. Anyway, fuck, I think there's still a hit there though. I hate to dump it out. All right, I'll answer that video game question in just a second. Why? It's wrong to waste. But that's disgusting. Well, it just gets so harsh. All right, let's dump this. Let's do this. Try not to cough a gross ass Rotanin like that everywhere. That was my goal. Trying so hard not to do that. Wipe that up. Nasty shit. It's coughing everywhere. All right. Woo! Anyway. Clean that out. Let's get on break. That'll do it. Like I say, if that doesn't do it, I don't know, man. If you're very short on time and you know you only had a minute to get as high as possible, if you really stack that up and took a huge dab and it was ready for you to go, you could essentially go from 0 to 100 very fast. Anyway, I'll take you back a few steps. Video games, did somebody fucking say? Very bright in here, too. Anyway. Video games. I was just talking about video games. I saw that the new Resident Evil 4 remake was coming out, and I love fucking that game, Resident Evil 4. And I started, I had it on my computer, and I hadn't played it in years, and I never played it on this laptop, so it was a new file or whatever, and I reopened it, and I've been playing that for a couple weeks. And I made a song. I got so into it that I made a song samples from the game, and it's on my YouTube channel here under Chicago Typewriter. It's like a minute and 50 seconds, not even 2 minutes. It's all instrumental. It's like a kind of electronic-y, trappy thing going on. I hate genre naming, but anyway. Yeah, so I've been playing games. I don't normally play too many. I had gone like a good year without playing any, maybe like 2. I also played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for a minute too. And I decided to beat that game again one more time because it was fun, and I missed. And I had it. Same thing. They were on my computer, and I'm like, I thought I was going to be able to go on tour. My goal was, oh, I'm going to be on tour. I'm going to play a game I can just play. I'm going to have a lot of time to kill. Everyone on tour talks about how you just you're in the car all day, and then you're at this venue all day, then you're at the hotel all day, and they're like, it's a lot of boredom. You're never gonna have a moment. So, which if I was one of the guys, I'd have more of, but at the same time, not really. I ended up being my day was like wake up mad early, get ready, drive, get there, set up, pack, do a show, pack, drive, unpack, go to bed for a couple hours, wake up, drive. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I didn't have a minute to play any games, but I got these games to play on my laptop, reopened them, and I'm like, oh, that'll be cool. It'll give me something to do when I'm out there. And then I just ended up playing them now. So, Aaron, how's the Professor Ziggy doing this Fridays? He's actually pretty quiet, and I think he's sleeping in his cat bed that looks like himself. His own cat bed, the cat inception. Frankie, ever played Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy? So I played a couple Final Fantasies, never played Kingdom Hearts, but it looked pretty cool. And I liked how I liked some of the, like the idea of having a bunch of like Disney, wasn't it? Characters mostly. But it still looked cool, even though that's not mostly my jam. Maybe that's why I never played it, but it looked cool. Um, and then what you call it? Final Fantasy. So I remember when Final Fantasy VII first came out, and I watched my cousin play it on like the original PlayStation, and it was pretty cool. And I always wanted to play it because he made it seem like the best thing ever, and everyone always has. They're like, that's just the best game ever. And certain games change the way things are done, and that's one of them. I feel like, yeah, it's Disney mixed with Final Fantasy, which is pretty cool. I didn't know if it was actually those two mixed, which is kind of neat. Um, which I didn't know that. That's cool. But anyway, I knew it was mixed with something. But Disney, there's a lot there. That's amazing that they would even go there. But Final Fantasy, so I watched him play 7, and it was okay. But then someone gave me 10, I want to say, the one with the two chicks, which I can barely remember when I had like a PS2, and it was okay. So he passed out before his catnip. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they would come out just really quick if I wanted to do that. But I played that Final Fantasy and it was okay. And oh yeah, and I played a little bit of one of the originals, like probably 2 or 3, maybe. I think it was 2 on original Nintendo, but I just couldn't get into it as a little kid. But um, after playing 10 for a minute, and I didn't beat it, but I played it for a while and I got interested. I forget why I had too many games at the time or some shit like that. And then everyone said, oh, that one was weak anyway. And don't worry about not getting too into that one. Although it is what it is. Point is, I went back and I played, I had a PSP and I played like 1, 2, and 3, the remade ones on the PSP, and those were fun. So I have played some. Washburn 7 and 8 are my favorites, says Frankie. So yeah, um, yeah, I have played 1, 2 remade on the PSP. Those are fun. And then I played 10, and it didn't beat it, and it was okay. I did beat the first two. And I was gonna start playing them all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way through, but it just never happened. I don't play games enough for it to happen. I do have a game ready to go, and I have everything set up for Ganja game nights. I just don't have a time and date. I have a really cool game, uh, which is very fitting for tomorrow because I'm doing mushrooms tomorrow. Not doing them as in tripping, but growing them, inoculating them. So it'll all work out. The video game is mushroom based, so it'll be really cool, or at least somewhat fungi based. You know, mold and stuff too. But anyway, it'll be cool. I need to Syngenator buffer lagging. Be right back. Huh. Wonder if that's on my end too. Yeah. Frankie sounds interesting. Uh, Aaron, I played the Big Plant. Played Little Big Planet on the PSP, which looked cool. I remember that coming out. I'd never played it. I think I played on my PS, or on somebody had a PS something, a PS2 or 3 or whatever, and I had a demo of it. And I played the demo of Little Big Planet, and it was okay because it's a side scroller too, if I'm not mistaken. Um, which I am into. So tomorrow's one, PS3 was the says Frankie. And JB, enjoyed your stream for the 20 minutes I was smoking. Have a good night, everybody. I'll tune in again. You too, JB. Thanks for tuning in. Uh, Aaron, I still have my PSP, but missing a part to plug into the wall. I have everything but the PSP itself. I have a box full of games, charger units, cases, travel packs, fucking you name it. Crazy. I still have my PSP too, says Frankie. I need a PSP. I went on I keep on looking at them, but I need the old generation one to because I had the first gen technically. So I need one that at least has the same shaped body so it fits all my fucking accessories, or at least I'd like one because they slimmed them down and I'm sure they work better. I probably should get a newer one, but I'm like, I want one of the old ones because that's what I had. And it would be cool to have the thing I had. Um, Mine broke and I don't know why I lost it because I should have had it fixed, but I don't have mine anymore. And I went on eBay and I found one for they're like 150 ish right in there. I need to get one because, like I said, I have probably like 30, 50, a box filled with games. And then movies. I have all the Family Guys. I have like 10 movies on there. I have movies I don't have anywhere else on that fucking thing. You name it, I had on that PSP. I had a God damn it, what like a DAW, a music DAW video game on there, which I would really, really love to get back and remember the name of and have some of my songs. Frankie, don't worry, I need to replace my PS3 and Wii that broke. I have a Wii. My brother-in-law pretty much also just gave me the Wii a while ago, gave it to his sister. So yeah, my girlfriend's brother, I should say, gave my girlfriend the Wii. So we have a Wii in the front room, and I never get to play it. I never have any time. I want me and my girlfriend. We have an Xbox 360 hooked up, and I have my and we have a one, and she has Game Pass. But I never play any of these things. But we have, God damn it, Resident Evil 5. I've been playing Resident Evil 4, so I want her. She's never played it. I'm like, it's a 2-player, and I really want to play 5, and it would be really fun. I have a big ass TV now, and I'm like, we need to do that. Aaron, I have the black one. Check my IG in a few minutes. Uh, yeah, the old school black ones, those are cool. See the 100 one that Frankie has, or whoever has. Oh, you have. I don't think I want to eventually get the old one, but I think the 100 ones are the nicer ones. I know there's. I don't have the nicer one, but still, man, that looks like the one I have. Um, those things are awesome. I love those stupid things. I spent a lot of time. So at the time, I bought one of those because the girl I was dating was watching fucking like reality TV and listening to music I fucking hated. And we were getting into fights because I was like arguing with her and making fun of the shit. I'm like, this is the stupid. I couldn't keep my fucking mouth shut. Like it was getting bad, which I should have known. So my answer was, I'm getting a PSP. When you watch that stupid shit, I'm gonna fucking be on the PSP, and I'll still talk to you, and we're both still in the front room, and we're hanging out right next to each other. I'm on my shit. You know what I mean? This before smartphones, really, kind of. You know, before I had a smartphone. Honestly, one of the first times I ever had any internet was on the PSP. So yeah, if it's the PC, if it's the PSP you have, you can have mine. I sent it to you in a message. You, Aaron, are too generous, too giving, and that's too tempting of an offer. Um, I miss my PSP. I have a box. Yeah, I'll show. I should show. I could show you this. I left it outside my shed for a while, but I think it's fine because it's in a box and they're all in their cases and their things. But I mean, at the time, that's all I spent my money on was that stupid PSP. I bought like every fucking game. And now those games are worth a lot of fucking money. Some of them. I have some good ones. I have all the good games that I wanted at the time. Like I can't remember any of them. But there's some good games in there that I can't find anywhere. So if I put them up individually on eBay, which I've thought about, I could probably make a few $100. I could probably make a tour off of those games, but it would hurt pretty bad to do it. Not gonna lie. You could have mine, Frankie. I used my PSP as an MP3 for the longest time. Shit like that. You know, like I said, one of the first times I was on the internet was on that PSP. I was broke, didn't have a laptop, didn't have the internet, didn't have a smartphone, so shit went a long way. They're still dope. Uh, I think the idea of them, I never played a Switch or whatever, but the idea of a dope new console handheld that's independent are dope. Although new phones can handle them pretty good, and they have those things that connect like a controller on the sides, which I was very tempted to do. I almost bought one for the tour because I'm like, I'm gonna be so bored. I am gonna have to buy a game. And I tell you what, next time I tour, that might be true, but this time it was not. I I need to save my money. I need to save every fucking dime I have and buy my sister's SUV because it's probably going to be the best. It's a vehicle I trust, and I know it's, I know who's selling it to me, so she'll hook it up in the sense that I won't have to go far for it. I won't have to travel. I won't have to. There's nothing that I don't know about the car. I want to pay her a fair amount. Um, which is right where everyone else is selling them for. We can go online with my sister and be like, okay, this is what they're selling them for. Would you take it? You know? Because, yeah, that's only right. But I want to buy my sister's SUV and I want to buy a huge pull along trailer, enough to sleep fucking 5 people, even if they're sleeping in the aisle and in the kitchen area and in the fucking, 2 in the bed. I don't care. We'll put up a divider or something. It wouldn't be hard. Some shit like that. Be like, dude, okay, yeah. Or I could take out the whole bed and just put like bunk beds in the fucking. I need a trailer and I mod it out. So yeah. So if you want me to send you, where can I send it to you? Send you it. Uh, it's yours. Mine's collecting dust. I know. I got it as a birthday gift one year, but now it's a birthday gift. You can't give away birthday gifts. I don't know. I will definitely think about it. But you are far too generous, man. Fucking, it's very sweet of you too. God, I want to remember the name of that goddamn fucking. There's a DAW, is a digital audio workspace, is what that usually means. That I had a video game for, and I have it still in my fucking shed. And I want to remember because there were sounds on there that I really, really, really want back. And I don't know how to get them. And even if you gave me the PSP, but you just gave me the idea that I might be able to search the video for this stupid thing. So I used to make songs on here back, because I still make music, obviously. But what was it? Jam. Hopefully this doesn't lag my stuff up anymore. That's not it. They want to do the rapper. Rapper the Rapper, which I never played. PX Drum Machine? Is that it? No, that's not it. Ah, what game was it? Was it Mixtape? No. Trackspad. There it is. It's Trackspad. All right. I got it as a kid. I don't use it. It'll eventually go to the pawn shop. Well, don't pawn it. Trackspad, they're selling it for $21, but I had it. Trackspad. Yep. Application which turns the PSP into a powerful piece of professional music equipment. Drum machines, keyboards, while making equipment easy, successful. God, I missed that. Trackspad. It's essentially a sample player and a sequencer, and you can program drums on a grid in real time or punch in single hits. And for melodies, you can there's no synthesizer built in it. It's pretty basic, but in 2023, it's inexpensive and kind of fun. 2023 is great when it came out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish you could save them on a computer though. Yes, it's a toy, but phone. Uh, when you're bored, yeah, it's comically old, but all I wanted to do, it's not a game. Yeah, it's not a game. Still playing it so much to learn. That's funny that people are playing that shit so long into the future. Uh, I just there was samples on that stupid thing that I really wanted back. I'd be honored if you take my PSP. Well, in that case, maybe I will. I want the big thing I'm trying to think is how I can take the PSP, take the audio out, run it into my computer. I think I can do that. I have an audio interface, and I could get all my old samples if worse came to worse. The other thing I was thinking is I could probably just watch uh, a YouTube video of people like doing all the samples on it. PSP is yours. I could ship out someday. Well, I'll ship you some hot sauce for it in the future. I'll hook you up really hard on it. We'll do something like that. Oh yeah, it's the Canadian, huh? It's the Canadian in you. That's what's doing it. Honestly, for a PSP, I'll just send you out. I'll do a trade for hot sauce. I'll hook you up with the whole fucking set. You know, honestly, you'd still be fucking. You'd probably be lucky to get that. That's about what you'd be getting at a pawn shop. But if you sold it on eBay and took the time, you probably get better. Ragnar. Yes, most certainly. And if we do, we'll work something out. Like I said, I'd love to send you some hot sauce or something for it. I'm working even tomorrow. I could be doing Venom 420 merch, so I could always add some merch on there. It's not hard. I have ideas and I have a bunch of cool stuff. It's just who knows? I need more time. Ragnar, cannibal corpse eaten back to life. This is god damn it. Fire up the chainsaw. I saw the tour. I love the back of that one too. What CD is that? God damn it. I like this CD. My brain's mush. And Spotify doesn't help because I play a lot of shit on like random, which that's my problem. Playlists. And then I don't look and they're like I just start everything blurs together. But I love that song. You hear the song. Anyway, Zeus, I'm so jealous of Canada because they have full legalization. Yeah, fucking as a country, we need to definitely fucking step up our game on that. Supposedly it's coming up. That'll be one of the big selling points of 2024, the election is full federal legalization. I think that's what Biden is gonna fucking pull out. It says, I'm gonna make it fully legal if you just put me in, or everyone might start saying that. I saw a little thumbnail. I'm not really active either way. I hate everybody, but I saw a little thumbnail that read about that, how it could possibly go fully federally legal here soon. But who knows? Aaron, you'll have to charge it, and it may need a battery replaced if it doesn't hold charged. Ragnar, it's winter, 11 months out of the year in Canada, though. So fuck that. Is it super cold? I went in the summer in Canada, and it was actually pretty nice out. I went to British Columbia off the coast, though, so I don't know. And they had like a beach. So I don't know. Vancouver was very nice in the summer. I thought it was going to be freezing, and it was nice. But maybe I just went in the middle of summer. It was a nice time. I got lucky. I'm sure it's where you're at. Aaron, just DM me, and I'll DM me your Addy, and I'll send it to you and send the tracking number once it's mailed out. You got it. And same, and I'll get you those hot sauce. I have 4 hot sauces. I don't see why I can't send them to you. I have no shows coming up, so I won't be selling them. And we'll do a exchange if you'd like. I got 4 hot sauces. You can try all 4 of them, and then you gotta give me a review. Before I send mine, though, and before we get this in action, I have to shoot a commercial, stupid cheesy commercial of all my hot sauces, so you can really check them out. Aaron, may you have Aaron? It might have music on the PSP. You'd have to reformat that the SD card in the PSP, or if you want to just take out the SD card, I have a bunch of them. Is it a micro or one of these? I can't remember what they take, but whatever SD card, I have a bunch. So don't worry too much. And Aaron, yep, it is cold in the winter. Although it was fucking like 3 degrees last night, and it felt like fucking -10. And I'm like, God damn, it's fucking cold. It was so cold. And we had to walk fucking a block, almost 2 blocks. Yeah, 2 blocks and around the fucking building to fucking get to my car. It was cold. If you count that, we had to go like around halfway and then halfway. You know what I mean? We were halfway here, we went there, down the block, there. These 2 are like half a block too. So it was a fucking couple. It was fucked last night in Colorado. It's been a cold winter. Aaron, okay, even exchange. I'm willing to do that. And I got a lot of hot sauce. Like I said, I got all 4 of the original ones. Although they're in my, oh yeah, they might be in my car, but they would be, if they're okay, I'll send them, which they should be okay. We'll see. If they're not, I will not send you fucked up ones because I want them to be good. I have to make more. The only thing is like the last batch I made a whole shitload of them, each flavor, and I brought them on tour to sell on tour to try and make some money, which we sold a couple. And the ones that I didn't sell, I owed my sister because I owed my sister. My blender had broken, and it's a nice blender. It's the NutriBullet. It works really well for making hot sauces. It'll even blend the seeds, so it's not like all just. I don't like it full of seeds. Um, Mine had broke, and they're like $100, and I'm like, I don't have the money, and I might need to go on tour, and I need a blender. Can you just front me the money to buy a blender? My sister is too sweet, and she's like, I'll buy you the blender. Give me a bunch of hot sauce. I want to send it to all my friends. So so all the sauce I didn't sell, I pretty much gave to her. I left 4 for me, which I was going to use to sell at the next show. We didn't sell any. So now I still have 4, and we have no show in the foreseeable future. But I made those and gave them to my band. I was going to give any of them for free to my band. But in the future, I'm broke. I'm so on the bottom of the barrel anymore with everything that I have to be compensated for the hot sauce before I even make it from the band. Be like, how many do you want? This is how much I charge for. So those 4 hot sauces, all you, man. Ragnar, we had a very mild winter in the East Coast. That's nice. It hasn't been snowing too bad, although it's snowing right now and it's fucking fucked. But not terrible. But man, it's been fucking cold as shit. Aaron, we'll send you a will send you it is a specific one, not just a regular SD for the. Oh, it is for the PSP. Okay, check it for the memory card if it's if so. Okay, I didn't know if it did need to be regular. I'm like, it's just a normal SD card. I have those, but I can't remember what ones they took. Yeah. All right. So I'm finally recovered over this last massive fucking shit show I just hit. What are we ready to spin the wheel again and see if we don't get this goddamn thing? If we get this goddamn thing again, I'm fucking. That'll be fucking the end of me. All right. Check IG for the memory card. Where is my phone? All right. Let's see. No. Let's see. No. I mean, I definitely have those little ones that look like that, but I don't know. It does say Sony right on there, so I don't know if they're special or not. They might be for those, and I don't know. Hey, it's Devin. You still on here, Devin? I didn't realize you sent this, but look at what Devin sent us. Look at that awesome fucking piece. I'm trying not to burn myself here. Hold on. Move that out of the way. That's a nice looking hookah, to be honest. I really, really like that one. Can you hit it with just the one hose very well, or does it need both? That's pretty sweet. I don't know why it just randomly goes to that one. I sent you a photo of the. It only let me open it once, and I just apparently sent a horns up by double tapping it, but I did see it. Reminds me of Evil Bong. It's been a while since I've seen that, but I like that one. Devin, that's a nice one. If you see this, you'll have to send me. I guess you sent it to me on Instagram, so I can send you a message back being like, "Where did you get that?" Because it's actually really nice. I'd love that. Both a 2-person hookah for me and my girlfriend, and a 1-person for me. If you could do both, I've been looking for a good one that does both. That one looked really nice, to be honest. That's one of the nicer ones I've seen. Reminds me, Aaron, it's a weird shape. I'll give you the memory card for it. Okay, yeah, that might be a good idea. Aaron, nice rig. Kitty joint before you spin, if possible. Before I spin. Ugh. How about I do a spin very fast to a dab really fast, and then we'll see if I have enough catnip, which I think I do. All right. Which means I gotta get it loaded. Get it on it. Get on it. We're hurrying. All right. We're dabbing. And it's Short Forest. Really likes it right there for whatever reason. And there you fucking. Okay. All right. Of course, I touched it again. I just can't stop fucking up. That's what happens when you load it and set it down. Something you shouldn't do. Dab rules. Dab rule, whatever. Don't fucking set down the dab ever. Because you cover it in hair. Oh, it'll be easier for me to pick out this later. A couple hairs and smoke a joint off, but and just start over. Make sure reset. We'll reset that. All right. So there we go. Must be. Yeah, I was gonna say my shit's just covered in hair. So even just barely touching it with a normal shirt, t-shirt, covered in hair. All right. Let's do this one more time. See, you're right. I probably should have done it first because it's gonna take forever. But we're just on a dab right now. Don't get your dread in the sauce. I know. All right. Let's do this right now. Cheers, everybody. If you can, spark one up with me. If you can't, this one is also still for you. And if you just don't get high and you watch this, thanks for just hanging out and ranting with me. It happens. There are the chosen few. All right, everybody. If I can get warm enough to drip in there. There we go. And wow, cheers. It gets stuck. Woo! That's good stuff right there. Yeah, I'm very lucky. I'm very thankful. I have such a good homie. He's actually coming over to my house tomorrow for the first time. He lives like an hour away, has a kid. So I don't chill with him that much, but he went and hung out at my last concert. We bowled. He's gonna be in town all day tomorrow. So at some point he's gonna stop by, check out the plants. Of course, we're doing medium well. Unfortunately, he won't be able to see him until after 8 though. But he'll be able to see some, I guess. We'll figure it out. I got nothing going on tomorrow, so who knows. But he's the man. His grows are insane. and he's just the nicest guy. So I've known him my whole fucking life, pretty much. Mm. Check out the roots on this clone I have. uh, that's some fucking crazy roots, huh? It's hilarious. All right. We are going to roll a kitty joint from request. Although, of course, she just got up and left. All right. And then we'll see what happens. But he's the man, and he hooks me up with the rosin, and I'd be fucked without him. I probably, I was, that's not true. I was starting to get into rosin without him, but he's the guy who pushed me over the line to be like, okay, rosin is what I want to be doing with a good portion of what I make grow. So, Zeus, I'm trying to get high, but the rosin I got is 24% THC and almost 60% CBD. I want to drop a fat dab, but I don't want Diet Coffee either. Tastes pretty good though. 24 is pretty high for weed, but it's I wasn't thinking, and I'm like, you know what, that is pretty low. It's very CBD heavy. Yeah, I CBD stuff. I still fucking have some from. God, I can't remember how long I've had this 8 ball. Look at those fat crack rocks of CBD I got. So I got a shitload. This is like I forgot I had so much. Quite a bit of CBD isolate I still have. So I should probably put it somewhere where I remember I got it. I don't do it a lot. I'm not a huge fan of it. It doesn't quite taste right to me. You know what I mean? It tastes a little funky. That's straight CBD isolate, and I've had it from 2 different companies, and I trust one of them very much. And then I think this one's pretty good too. There's dust on it. That's how long I've had it. But it's not bad. Aaron, you gonna roll up that big J with when you hit 420 cup, 420,000 subs in Labrador crap joint because of Panda eating your stash? No shit. That's a Carl guarantee. Aqua tea. All right. Rosin Man rocks. Yeah, no shit. Fucking some kitty rocks, some panda rocks. Zeus, I know, and I didn't realize before I bought it. Oh shit. I know when you think about it, you're like, oh, 24% is pretty good. Even, it's not, but then you're like, oh, hash should be like 70%, somewhere up there at least. I mean, it's good. Zeus, I get an okay body high from it, but it's short lived. Yeah, no shit. CBD is interesting. I haven't done it sober, but I have some. And I have smokes of it too from 2 different companies. Drugs are bad. Okay. I'm gonna get that K catnip right now. Otherwise I won't do it. All right. All righty. So Wow, I roll up one joint for me, one for the doctor, Uh, it's almost going to be time to call it an evening. So I want to update that I have a lot of videos in mind coming up here soon. I don't exactly have the date type thing where I can do like once or twice a week or anything like that. I just try to put them out when I can put them out. I don't schedule them. I don't do anything like that. So they just come out when I'm done with them the next morning, usually. That's just my thing. So whenever I'm done editing it, after I'm done shooting it, yada, yada, I put them out. All right, start with that. Before the cats get here. So one for me. But we are going to be, I have a lot of videos in mind, like I said, and a couple of them are different live streams. So one of my live streams will be me playing video games, Ganja game nights. I've been doing those for a while, and they're cool. I enjoy doing them. I have a cool mushroom game called Mushroom 11 for anyone interested. It is a side-scrolling fungus mold mushroom kind of game, puzzle or side-scrolling puzzle game. Gonna be playing that here really soon. Then I'm going to be doing something. I don't have a name for it, but song. I want to make a song on a live stream. So I probably won't be able to pay as much attention as I do normally with the comments, but I still probably can. But I want to be able to make a song on here, which might work and it might not. It's a lot of power to my computer. My computer, I don't know why it struggles with this stuff because I figured 16 gigs of RAM or whatever would handle it, but it doesn't. Sometimes I can't do a lot of things at once with this. So let's do this. You are rolled out, not this one. So that is the catnip joint. We'll crush that down. And I think very shortly here they will smell what I'm doing. Mix those two up. Go. They will be on that. And go. Got ourselves cat joint. That is not for smoking, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Stick that down a little better for him. We do want it to be smokable. There. All right. Let's see here. Let me unpackage this one. Aaron, be cool to see you do a Venom Cokes, either edibles or any regular cooks regular recipes. I had that idea too, and I have some really cool ideas for that. Uh, Definitely was an idea for one. I could come back with that one. Once I have my weed, I'll have enough stuff to cook with. So it'll take a minute, but I can. Uh, I could do a video right now. I wanted to show you guys me making chocolates. So I should get back into that. So the cool thing about the chocolate, I can do it on this table. Everything's super convenient. So I'm going to go entice some kitties. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. It didn't take too long. And it was way on it. I think Ziggy's asleep in the other room. There's a panda. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. She's eating it. She's eating it. Look at her jumping on it. She just ate half of it. Well, she just ate half of it, fucking paper and all. And so I said, the last one, and she just ate half of that fucking thing. Uh, did you just eat the other half? Did she eat the other half of it? I missed it. I looked over to read comments for a second, and did she just totally destroy it? Did you just totally eat that thing? She totally ate it. You ate the whole thing. You just ate that joint. That was adorable. I've never seen her do that. She is all about that catnip. Yes, look at her, what you fuck. Yeah, she just straight up ate that joint. Well, if you've never seen a cat eat a joint before, rewind at about 3 minutes and 12, wait, 3 hours and 12 minutes. You'll see my cat eat a joint. You're welcome for your, yeah, no shit. Thank Aaron for that one. That's awesome. She just fucked that thing up, man. Aaron took a screenshot of the cat eating a joint. Yeah, she straight up ate the joint. Now she's looking for any little anything she can get. Yeah, I was gonna say any little. She's fucking fucked up now. Oh, she's all jinked up. All jinked up. Oh yeah. Is that good? Are you so happy that Aaron made made that suggestion and that I followed through? I wasn't gonna. It seemed like a lot of work, but she fucking loved it. You ate a joint. Yes, you did. You ate a whole joint. We have to do Ziggy next time. No shit. Good call, Aaron. That was uh that was really good. You okay? You're shaking. She's twitching. Look at her breathing. She is fucking freaking out. Uh, you okay? You happy? You feeling good? She's kind of twitching. That's not a great sign. I don't love that. You okay? That was a lot of paper for you. You probably shouldn't eat that much paper. She looks very content though. Now you're gonna get all sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm gonna get all sleepy. Just a little sleepy. There you go. Now I can see you. Look at her fucking eyes. God damn, that's funny. Oh yeah, definitely worth it. And she definitely does want more. Yes, Aaron. Although she's like crashed at this point. Go over. Oh, she's the cutest kitty ever. I've been watching her eat a joint. Yeah, she ate it so fast. It was pretty amazing. I'm pretty psyched that that happened. You're so sleepy. She's so sleepy. Are you tired now? You just had a good. But yeah, it's about that time. I gotta call it too because I gotta get up bad early. So we'll finish this J off and call it a night. I have to eat still too, which I've been on diet like a son of a bitch. That's been a big part of my life lately. Has been dieting, which isn't my favorite thing in the world because I get really stoned and I can eat tons of junk food and I enjoy it a lot. But I haven't been doing that. I've been eating very, very healthy, very, very little, and lost a few pounds, which I feel good about. So, yeah. But that being said, I have to eat some food and I got to get up early, figure shit out because I suck. Frankie, take care. What stoned eyes you have, said Kenna. All the better to go to sleep with. All the better to take a nap with. Kitty nap. Oh, do you feel like you're super big? I do feel like I just got stoned with the cat. She just took a fucking joint to the head, and so did I. It's too big to eat, too small to smoke. She's like, come on, Dad, I want more, but I'm crazy, too stoned to move. Yeah, she looks pretty ripped. All right. Won't give me just a little tiny bit. She hates it. She's like, don't you ever move me. Don't ever move. Don't forget about the hot sauce in your car. Good call, Aaron, and I will send it to you. And if it is not in prime condition, I will get another batch to send to you. All right. All right. Yeah, so it doesn't make a mess. I know. I hope it doesn't freeze. I don't think it will. He's like, please. All right, guys. I'm gonna call this one a night, and we will see you next Friday for sure for Frydaze. But we also might do a special stream here very shortly. Some video games, or possibly god damn it, making a song. I wanted to make a song live. And then I also was thinking the only thing with doing a song live is I'm not sure how to broadcast it on here in this room. I could do it in that room. So I might do it in that room. I think I can do it. Anyway, I will talk to you guys here soon. Aaron, have a great week up ahead. Aaron, Frankie, everyone else who joined this week, please have a great night. Have a great time. Have a great life. I will see you here very shortly. Be prepared for some random ass times this week of me broadcasting. I'd like to broadcast. I have some really cool video ideas coming up. To Kenzie, if she's out there, I have some cool stuff I need to send you. And I have a cool video review of the stuff you sent me. And yeah, anybody who sends me stuff, yeah, we'll send you my info on IG. Aaron, appreciate it. Zeus, you have a good night. Everybody have a good night. Panda's looking at me. She says, have a good night to everybody. Engineer says, have a good night. She will not let me in here. Can I sneak in over this way? Nope, too far over here. All right, so here I am. Laters, guys. Till next time, have a good one.